Yeah. What's good? What's good? Can you hear me, DJ?
Yep.
I need to get a stronger table. This whole squeaking. What's good, y'all? I'm Skip,
And I'm DJ.
and we are back for another weekly wrap up. Let us know how y'all doing in the chat. And also shout out to everybody who's already in here. Major shout out to D2B2. He just an official. At this point, if he don't give another penny, he's an official podcast sponsor. I see
Yeah.
Jessica Danae. Shout out to Rita M. Solo in the crowd. Takia Smith. Daniel Garcia. Shout out to you. Lost in Translation. Jacqueline Randall. Welch. Shout out to y'all. If this is your first time tuning into a Decipher Weekly Wrap Up, let us know where you're from. Put your city in the chat. And as you're coming in, be sure to hit the like button. We want to keep it as close to 50% of the total people, unless it's just a low amount, then everybody in here should be hitting the like button.
Yeah.
I got that from Urban Legend Will Evans. Hey, make sure y'all hit like when y'all in the chat. But yeah,
Okay.
DJ.
There
I
go
think
the
I
mod squad. I see Gen X in there.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jen X. She always gonna be in there. They mad at me from yesterday.
What
Um
happened?
okay, as the people coming in, I go ahead and tell you. So I was I taught the video idea that I had. Don't tell the chat. Don't
Mhm.
tell the chat.
Yeah.
Video idea. And I didn't tell you first. I told them, but I didn't tell them. Um I gave them some clues and they kind of had to go digging around. So they was pissed off at me yesterday. Um, because from like 5 to 9, I was having fun with them giving some like a varying amount of wrong and right guesses until they got all the way to to the point where I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and give y'all the answer. Uh,
Mhm.
but shout out to
So,
K Nyambi, Gen X, unapologetic. Stella came late, so she don't count. Who else was in the chat? That shit probably so far back I won't be able to get everybody. But I know K Nyambi, Gen X, um, unapologetic. I know those two or three. Um, Let me see. I want to get everybody. Um, Habitual line stepper stuck her head in there, but she ain't really. She was like, she ain't trying to do it. She had dropped out. um, and long story short, they ended up listening to some J. Cole music. And they were kind of upset for that. Um, Shout out to Down in Dixie with the first super chat. Ansley is up in here for sure.
yes,
We not
sir.
too far. Well, I'm not too far from there. Probably
Yeah.
about a 25-minute drive. DJ
Yeah.
like 6 hours from there.
All right. I ain't that far away. Hey,
uh,
I cut through
yeah,
downtown. I could be there in 30.
because your ass probably be flying. But yeah, you pulling up is always appreciated. It's good to see another 205 alumni in the chat.
Hmm.
Um, Let me see who else is. Okay, shout out to Aria, another member. She said I missed the live a couple weeks. Yeah, I ain't seen you in a while. Happy to have you in here though. My bad, pulling that back up. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna wait till we get to about 75, then we can start. But let me I feel like if I tell you anything else, I'm gonna tell the chat what the video is.
Hmm.
Um, but the thesis, not the thesis, but the the initial point that I made in the chat is I know why J. Cole hates a pimple butterfly. And then
Yeah.
they
Okay.
went on this long, hours long
Hmm.
rabbit hole trying to see why I said what I said.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Yeah, I already know what you're going with that. I get it.
yeah, and
I ain't gonna say nothing.
yeah, and it got to the point it was like I was like, I know y'all not gonna get it if I don't make you listen to it. Cause I could tell that some of them hadn't heard something. Cause if they hadn't heard something. So I was like, y'all not
Or maybe not heard it in a while.
I don't even know if they heard it because someone was like, I just didn't like it. Um, or they was just like, I don't really like him I'm not investing my time into it. So I was like, okay, but I need you to, because I just gave y'all 2 blatant clues. And they never came back and gave me props for the clues I did. Just disrespecting me not the whole time, but they was like on my head talking about how I'm making it so difficult. Um, but I bet now they'll be like, you know what, Skip? You gave a fire clue. Matter of fact, you gave 2 really good clues. Like from my perspective, those clues, if you knew, if you were in tune to what I was to, I'm trying not to give it away. If you let me see.
Don't come on here doing that too, Skip.
If you were familiar with the person in question, like it would have cut 3 hours off of it. It'd be like, hold on, why is he mentioning such and such album talking about Kendrick? And then you'd have probably thought about it and wheels start turning. It's like, oh, so is this supposed to be something? And then you might even ask the question like off the rip like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like the clue was that obvious. I gave a lyric from the intro of the album and the intro song. But they was just like, what the hell are you talking about? And I was like, I can't tell you. That's gonna kill the fun. So I think they got mad at me because I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
But it's like, what's the point of giving you the answer straight off? Like, let's find it together. Because that way, if I tell you, you may not, because it's just like a psychology thing too. Like, you don't give the person the answer. You help guide them to the realization.
Yeah, about to say you lead them to it.
Yeah. So by the time they got to the end, they was like, oh, and I was like, yeah, see, there you go. I ain't have to tell you. And now you feel how I feel without me trying to brainwash you, or without me feeling like I had to tell you, I'm just telling you to tell you. And since y'all rock with me, y'all might just take what I say at face value. No, I don't want that. That defeat the purpose. Because if I wanted an echo chamber, I talk to myself.
What Jen is going off on you, bro?
She gonna be all right. Hold on. Let me tell you something good. She said the video is gonna be fire. And shout out to Gen X Gemini for the super chat, wrench holder and member and Patreon, DeCodEr. So you know what I'm saying? She can get some shit off sometime. But the PTSD of okay, she didn't tell now, of Temu, TPAB will never be forgotten. I'm gonna take that off because you kind of giving stuff away. So shout out to Wendy Jenkins. Like a member too. Yeah, I was gifted a membership. Thank you. First Live. Glad to have you on. Watch what you can watch while you got that gifted membership, man. Shout out to D2B2. He gifted a lot of memberships on our To Pimp a Butterfly revisit that we did last week. Shout out to him for that. And shout out to all of the new members. You guys have access to some of the content that's over there. Watch what you can when you have time. And if you like it after the month ends and you decide that you want some more, either come back, renew your membership, step up a tier, whatever the case is. And let's keep this thing rolling, because that gifted membership is a good peek into what we do on the Patreon side and just the YouTube member side. And there are even more tiers than what some of you guys got. So that was a great gift. And shout out to D2B2 again for doing that.
Yeah.
Let me see. Lost in Translation said this sounds like this turned into a whole episode. It did. It lasted for like 4 hours on and off. Because we text, we send in the messages. So it probably could have been a 15-minute conversation in real life.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun to drag it out though. Night said J. Fole is jealous of Kendrick Lamar. If that is the case, and we're going down that road, I think I would have a few compelling reasons as to why. Unapologetic said the clues were science projects. I asked for Blues Clues. They were Blues Clues. They were. Y'all just ain't know. Y'all ain't have the material in front of y'all. But once you saw what I was talking about, it's no way that second clue I gave y'all wasn't a dead giveaway to start the conversation going. Let's see. Gen X, are we lying now? You embodying the J. Cole false narrative is beneath you, sir. See, it now
See,
look,
I
don't make
told
me
you.
leak, don't make me leak the chat.
But said
Don't
she
make
on
me
your head, bro.
don't make me leak the chat. Let me see what else she said. Retha said 45 minutes of my life I'll never get back. You know what? When I put the episode out, whatever tier you in, I'm blocking it. D2B2 said delayed gratification. Exactly. Exactly. It's better for um it's better for you to get it on your own than me just saying it. Lost in Translation said teach a man to fish concept. Yeah, but in this situation, there was a lot of women. Um, Dre never came through. I feel like he would have cracked it early because like he's low key a conspiracy theorist. And he got a J. Cole vendetta anyway. So he would have been knee deep. He probably would have guessed it by mistake early, and I probably would have had to dub his answer. Let's just say he's spinning his BS. This ain't what happened. Skip, tell the truth. Kind of am. I kind of am telling the truth. But okay, let me see. What's an artist you listen to, but you don't listen to them all the time?
You talking about me?
Yeah,
Uh, do it have to be new, like new artists, just
somebody
artists?
that I somebody that I could give you these clues for.
Um,
Somebody that
so
you ain't listened to in a while, a couple years.
Ludacris.
Nigga, you tripping? That's gonna be difficult.
I mean, I'm just saying. You just said somebody I ain't listened to in a while that I wouldn't used to normally listen to. I don't really listen to them like that no more.
Okay, so let's say the hold on.
I don't know why that was just the first artist that popped in my head,
Yeah,
but
that's crazy as hell. One of the clues would have been hard times,
okay,
and then
like
another clue would have been a lyric from Hard Times.
okay, yeah, I know where that's from. Okay,
And that's what I'm saying. Like, it
okay,
was if they would have known the album, I
mm.
literally gave them the intro to the album and a lyric from the one of the biggest songs from the album.
I mean, but that's the album that go under the radar though, that don't nobody really listen to. The one
But
you
that's
talking
my
about?
but that's my point.
Yeah.
Like, that's a part of the thesis as to why
Mm.
he's mad at him too.
Cause they nobody respect this shit.
Exactly. That's part of the reason. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to SS. Yes, I got a membership. I guess she's saying thank you, D2B2. Yep.
Well, they
Uh,
skip over that shit, boy.
Unapologetic said my Subaru gassed up. We finna get started and why I just wanted to go through this. Shout out to Keish. This funny. Was just reminiscing today, looking at old videos of Dot and Cole inviting each other out during their performances, Forbidden Fruit and Dollar in the Dream tour videos. Yeah, they was cool at one point in time. That's yeah, they was I'm telling you, man, something happened. Something happened and it took them down the road to
Like
where
I just really think the success that To Pimp a Butterfly got and the critical acclaim that it got, like so heavy. Like I think that just changed everything. Because I don't think it was Good Kid, Mad City. Like a Good Kid, Mad City, truth be told, didn't really have a lot of expectations on it. It just came out of nowhere and just shocked the masses. You know what I'm saying? But To Pimp a Butterfly was the one I feel so that had expectations on it because he did so well with Good Kid, Mad City. That he just came out of left field with something totally different. Not even the same type of album, and people loved it.
yeah, I
Like
think
he,
at that point they was like, "Oh, y'all love this nigga, huh?"
yeah,
You
like
feel what I'm saying?
he versatile enough already that he could already change his style up off his sophomore album.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I ain't fucking with this. This shit pisses me off.
I was watching some I can't remember where it came from. I think it might have I don't remember, I don't want to misquote, but it was saying Kendrick did his experimental album 2 a lot of artists don't have the ability to go experimental
Hmm.
second album.
Yep.
But let's not get into that.
Yeah, cause that's a
It's,
whole.
it's,
That's a
I'm,
damn near a whole
I'm gonna
episode.
eventually mess around and give up what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Um, let me see. That mess was unrespectable. I'm assuming she's talking about the album that I got them to listen to. Thanks, Jenna. I'm glad to. Hopefully, some go-to folks who aren't recorded decoders as well. Okay, they're not talking to me. They're not talking to me. Has anyone listened to Kendrick Lamar's "Look Out for Detox" music video? I went back and that was fire. Oh, how old are you, Daniel? I'm not asking to be in song because I'm wondering if like you might be younger, so it's kind of like a classic to you. But like me and DJ and people around our generation came up on Look Out for Detox, like because that was
Yeah.
around cartoon and serial era too.
Hmm.
Um, and a lot of people like say that's one of his best songs ever, and they wish it to come out. Let me see when I started to surpass J Fold, and that was when it started to grow larger. Yeah, the jig is up. um, let
Dumping
me
out the roof. Do 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 do.
y'all really sticking cold with the fall. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He earned
Yeah.
it. He
Yeah.
earned it.
That ain't going nowhere no time soon.
He
So
definitely earned it. Let me get to these super chats. This looks like a super thanks or something from Mod Queen. Shout out to you and thank you for the investment into the Dakota Ring. Let me see down in Dixie. Shout out to Meet the Graham surpassing Family Matters in sales. And that is crazy because Meet the Grahams was the one that was meant to be, that was not meant to be anything
hmm.
but a headshot.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be nothing but that. Or the blade that was like left in the back that just stood there forever until the person bled out. And for it to surpass what Drake felt his red button was, and his red button was really to make a song that was catchy and had enough shots that it would like just dominate the airwaves. And Kendrick's song was the complete opposite. That's a wild, you know what I mean? That's just showing like that people were more impressed by what Kendrick was doing. Um, and just the thoughtful nature of how he's was writing on that level. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm. And then, truth be told, I mean, Family Matters wasn't, even if Meet the Grams didn't come out and step on it, right? Yeah, it would have lived on the internet, but for the most part, it wasn't one of those like songs that was gonna really catch and just go. It didn't have a hook. It was too damn long for one. It wasn't like back to back that had a hook. You know what I'm saying? You could play on the radio, you could play in commercials. You're not hearing Family Matters anywhere else other than YouTube and things like that. So even if, like I said,
I
he
think
didn't
if he
drop
would
Meet
have
the
won,
Grams,
I
it
think if he
wouldn't have
would
caught.
have won, his fan base would have pushed it up. It probably wouldn't have went number one or nothing like that. I think it would
Yeah,
have found its way inside the top 50 on Billboard, and he would have performed it at shows. So the song would have had life, because even though because no, it does kind of have a chorus.
what?
The drop, like that's the chorus, because it comes
But
in after
right, but he
what he
don't say
said.
that no more after the beginning of the song though.
No, he says it again. He was like, Then I started reaching for my waist, drop. He ran it again.
Y-
It's almost like the first third of the song was an actual song within itself. And
Yeah,
then he goes into dissing everybody. And then
after
he
that.
goes into the Kendrick just opened his mouth. But like it was kind of like a chorus. So like
But
because he
that's
reiterated it twice.
but I mean, but that's what I mean though. Like if he did drop it like that, it would have to been just that first beat switch, like the first part that you talking about, because everything after that, you're not playing that on the radio, is what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
that's the thing. That's not what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't meant for the radio. So his
Yeah,
fan
yeah, yeah.
life, and that's why I'm saying they wouldn't have got any further than possibly squeaking into the top 50. It wouldn't have had
Gotcha.
like main. It would be doing what Meet the Grams is doing now.
Gotcha. Okay,
Meet the Grams,
okay.
and now we just got past Family Matters. So what I'm saying is like people just gravitated to Meet the Grams because it was gruesome. It was massively written. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's so many elements, so many narratives that was put in that song. Like so much stuff that's revealed itself over time. So you know what I'm saying? It's like it's the gift they keep on giving. I listened to it the other day. It's just like, bruh, like how people like, ooh, it just make me shiver. I don't feel like that no more. I think I did like maybe the first or second time I listened to it, but now I can just listen to it like,
Like just
dang,
a song.
yeah, it's just amazing. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like how he got the carving into him, bro. Can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. You a body shamer. You gonna have to make conversation. Embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised me.
Raises.
Mask off. I want to know what's under them achievements.
Gave
I believe you. They never gave
us
us
nothing. Nigga, you lied.
about religious views. You lied about you lied about your accent and your past tense. All this perjury. Like he was killing him, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that song had so many. It just grew legs because of how powerful it was. You feel what I'm saying? Like the third verse when he was talking about the girl, whether or not she existed. And Drake's a liar, so we can't take nothing Drake say
For face value. Yeah.
exactly. So that part of the verse, he started empowering the girl. Like I remember when we dropped the Meet the Grams, the reaction. Like it was a bunch of women coming in the comments, and they was just like, I felt so seen when he said that, like, you're brave, you're kind, you got to change the world. You know what I'm saying? Like they were taking that and resonating with that. You know what I'm saying? So like, and then a lot of the hip hop heads who hadn't been really invested in rap in a while was like, man, this that shit right here. You know I just think it rejuvenated a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it was overall good for hip hop. So and that's why it's lasting.
And then Alchemist, like the ambiance of the song, just like how he just made it so deadly, bro. Like you feel, even if Kendrick don't say nothing, you still feel it with the beat. You know what I'm saying? It puts you in a space like you in a real breakout room or some shit, and you try to figure out how to get out of here. Like that's what it feel like. And that was just like masterful, bro. Like
and like not to cut you off, but not for nothing, it's a lot of quotables in that song too.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
You feel me? Like I ain't gonna try to run through all of them, but just this one. The nerve of you, Dennis. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Like the him clearing his throat became like, you feel what I'm saying? Like don't be surprised if the instrumental from that song end up in horror films.
Yeah. And that shit is a horror film for Aubrey, I'll tell you that.
And I can speak to it like from a creator aspect. Like I remember when Meet the Grams came out, like and all those reactions were coming out, like the Euphoria, all that stuff. Like Meet the Grams was like lagging behind all of them.
Yeah.
Meet the Grams on our channel almost at 200,000, if I'm not mistaken. Like just over time, like it hit a run, and I was like, bro, if it just hit 100,000, like to catch up with the mark that like
Euphoria.
Not Like Us and Euphoria hit, and they had hit 200,000 long before that. But I was like, if that one gets there, that's my crown and achievement, because I feel like that's the reaction that I did the best. That's the one that was the most impactful up until that point, as far as like what was actually being said and what it meant. And like how I was trying to relay the information he was putting out. I was like, and that also shows that like probably, in my opinion, the best diss track, as far maybe not the best song, but the best diss track of the beef was, it ended up getting its shine and it's just due. You feel what I'm saying? So that was just a big moment. But let's get into what we got on this docket list, man. Since we talking about people killed, let's go ahead and go to Nasty Man first. Let's go ahead and go to Nasty Man first.
Hold on, which one?
And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I titled the stream The Age of Nefarious. It's a lot of evil, devious men walking this earth that just happen to be famous. You feel what I'm saying? So let me see. Who should we get to first? I want to hold off on our beloved brother Curtis King and What's the Dirt Bag.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, say that for the end. Say that for the end.
I don't want us to run out of, I don't want us to crash out too early.
Yeah.
Let me see. What else was on there? Hold on.
I mean, it's another Canadian on that list. that's having a hard
Yeah,
time right now.
we'll do that one going into the last. Let's do something positive first. Let's do Jid announcing his album.
Yes, sir. I'm ready. I'm ready, and I'm glad. I mean, I know I'm saying this, and he'll probably know who I am. Don't know what the fuck I said, but I'm glad that he listened to my advice and just let the Forever Story live for a little bit. Like you didn't have to double back right away with a new album after that great ass project you put out. Just let it live for a while. Live some more life. Get some new experiences. Then come back maybe like a year or two, maybe 2 years later. You know what I'm saying? And follow up on it. And he doing just
I
that.
don't think it was by his words, it wasn't.
It's been a long time in the making.
He didn't do it. It would like it.
Been turned in something really fucking songs. It's been a long time in the making, and all the T's were crossed, my eyes were dotted. I think we're in a good position to build this new world that I've been working on for the past couple of years.
That project that you're working on right now?
Yeah, it's done. It's turned in. It's been turned in. Something really fucking.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy coming through like that, the echo.
Oh, so y'all could hear it.
Yeah, I heard it. I'm pretty sure
to
they heard it too.
I couldn't hear it, and that's so I'm gonna take it off. But yeah, so Jid said if y'all couldn't hear, he said the album is done, it's turned in, it's been turned in. He's ready to show the world that he's been working on. Cause I remember he said, because the album was supposed to came out last year. And
Okay.
he said that, and everybody was like, it's the end of the year and the album ain't dropped yet. And a lot of his fans was kind of not mad, they was like Twitter mad. Because I think he said the album was supposed to come out by the end of 2023, and it didn't. So they was tight about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
And recently, a picture came out of him and Andre 3000.
What? No. Ooh.
We don't know what it says. And shout out to Lost in Translation. She said, "What features do you think we're getting?" I wouldn't be surprised if he team up with Denzel Curry.
Yeah.
Maybe, just maybe, a Cole feature. I'm gonna be super duper surprised if we get a Andre 3000 feature.
I mean, he good for a pop out.
Yeah, and
he good for.
And it seems like he's trying to he's trying to get himself in the mindset that he can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to D2B2. He said Jid and 3K would be amazing. I think so too, especially with Jid being from Atlanta too.
Yeah.
And him being one of the people from Atlanta who's actually rapping.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be super dope actually. I don't remember the last time like 3K was on a song with like an actual Killer Mike, like other than Killer Mike was on the record with an actual rapper.
Absol.
What song he did with Absol?
Crazier.
No, I'm sorry. I meant Andre 3000.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought you saw G.
Because he did Scientists and Engineers, but per 3K, he said that verse was 8 years old.
Okay. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it was just sitting around somewhere.
Just
Jid and Injury Reserve. I don't know. Their soundscape is kind of crazy. I don't know if I mean anything is possible. I feel like at least from what I heard from them, I feel like that'll be more of a style, a marriage and style appropriate for Kenny Mason. Probably not Jid though, but I do see some Jid in Kenny Mason or vice versa. So it'll be interesting. Let me see. I kind of want to hear Andre 3000, Smino, Isaiah Rashad, JPEG Mafia, Redville, and Vince Staples. Vince, I think JPEG Mafia. I don't see that one. I could see Isaiah Rashad but I think Under All the Smoke and Mirrors, TDE, and Dreamville are cool. Andre 3000 is a dream feature for anybody. Him and Smino would be dope. I think they got really good synergy. And I'd be curious to see how him and Vince Staples sound on the same track. What about you, DJ?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, him and Vince Staples, I think that'll be good. I don't think JP and Mafia, I don't really see that. I see Smino because they went on tour together already, so they got chemistry. Isaiah Rashad, I see that because that's a Southern connection. Um, as far as like R&B acts though, I actually can see depending on what vibe the album going, I can see some R&B acts. I can see well, I can see like Summer Walker, I can see LMA, I can see the girl Ray from the UK. I can see her, like him and him and Ray. I can see that. I think that'll be a good collaboration. Um, but in terms of actual rappers, I can hear Ab Soul on there because he was on Soul Burger, so definitely Ab Soul. I can hear Doechii. I can hear him and Doechii rapping together. Um, I actually can hear ASAP Ferg, him and Ferg together on the song. Because ASAP, he good for a good pop out, a slide verse here and there. So I can hear that.
Has he ever IDK?
I don't think so, but IDK and Jid would be fucking flames. I would love that. I'm a IDK fan now for sure. So I definitely could hear him and Jid going back and forth. Cause IDK can rap. He can definitely rap. So and Jid, he likes the competition. So I like that. Who else?
Okay, D2B2
Yeah.
said Ferg and Jid worked together before on Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rayvon is good. I think that'll kind of like stem the tide a little bit of the TDE versus Dreamville. Cause I also look at it from the perspective like, bro, like Dreamville guys, like they're the younger generation. Like the people who are even of age outside of Jid, they don't really rap for real. Like Boz, Omen. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying that to speak down on them, but like those are the older guys from Dreamville.
You don't fuck with Omen at all, do you?
No, when the last time Omen put out an album?
I'm just saying, like Omen and Cos, like you always shoot their head off, bro. It's just funny. That's all.
But I'm not saying it from the perspective of the quality of them. I'm just saying that are you going because if we going elder statesmen of TDE, like the OGs of TDE, they still rap, they still active. Like Scuba Q, Absol, J Rock, they like in their late 30s. But if you get the people that's of that age on Dreamville, they're not active. Unless you
well, ain't Loot still on Dreamville? I
don't know how old Loot is. I don't think he's that old.
Okay.
Like I'm assuming, I mean, I can look it up, but I'm putting Loot like in that 34, 35. Oh, shout out to WTF Hodor, Jid and Mick Jenkins. That'll be fire. I ain't gonna lie. I think Mick Jenkins will wrap him up out of here though. So it'll all be about how the song is structured. Has Jid ever did something with Saba?
Saba would be good. I like Saba.
Oh yeah, he dropping this month too.
Who, Saba?
His project with No ID. They've been kind of like teasing it for like almost a year, probably over a year, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out if it's him and No ID.
They got a couple songs. Like if you search Saba and No ID, and they will, it might be 2, maybe 3, but the 2 ones that I remember hearing, they were both dope.
Yeah.
I remember hearing Saba for the first time on Care For Me. So I think him and Jid will be dope. The only thing is they kind of got similar styles. So it'll just be if they like expand into deeper parts of their bag to where they don't sound like they bleeding into each other.
Shout out to Lost of Translation. They said King Los and Jid would be dope.
Man, King Los will take off on Jid. King Los would be hopscotch and past Jupiter by the time by the time Jid realized like, oh, we planet hopping. Like King Los is really an alien, bro. He's really an alien, bro. But I think the thing about King Los that hang him up is he can rap, bro. His song making ain't really there, but he can rap though.
Yeah.
He can really rap. Lost in translation. Los already has a space station. Yeah, we gotta make sure we put proper respect on King Los name. Okay, Lute is 35, 1989. So he's my age, our age rather.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I would be very afraid putting him up against Q, Soul, Rock. I wouldn't want to do that. I rock with Luke. I ran his last album into the ground.
That was back in like that was 2019, wasn't it?
Dang, is that long?
I think so. 2019 or 2020.
At least 2021. Let me see, Luke. Give me 1 second.
Like I know the album you talking about.
Goldmouth. It came out in 2021. That was the last album. And that's when I was like, see, it's some hope for the artists over there. As far as like creating
over there.
Yeah, I mean, I had just we know we talking about Dreamville. So
so yeah. Do you think Arlen's gonna make an appearance?
She on the album?
Yeah.
Probably not. She doesn't really fit Jid's style.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It'll all be about the type of song. You feel what I'm saying? So speaking of R. Lennox, she put 2 snippets, or she did like a post on Instagram Live or on Instagram period where she was premiering a couple songs. I don't know how I feel about them, gang.
I ain't heard them, so I can't tell you.
Shout out to Hughes of the Heart. Jid and Ari already have tracks. And I'm not. I can't remember where they came from. Did she have a feature on the Forever Story?
I don't think so. I mean, I can look it up real quick.
Because I don't remember. Can't Help You Change on the Forever Story is dope. Let me see. See if she was on that one. I think she was. Now that he bring it up. So, like I said, it's all about how.
Yeah, Can't Make You Change. That was the song.
It's all about the style that he goes with. So
Can't make you change.
Oh yeah.
That's a
So if he and his young dude Kenny Mason-esque energy, I don't see how she would fit. But if he gets into some of the remnants from the Never Story, like the song he did, I can't remember the name of that song. I can't remember the song. Or the song.
I mean, he had Yasin Bey on here, so we can't really count out his reach, bro.
No. I'm not saying. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm not saying what he can and can't do, but you know, like artists have like default style, like where they're most comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, like I don't think it's really nothing that Jid can't do. It's just about what I feel like he may be trying to do on this album.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? It's not a whether or not he can do it. I think Marable, I think that's more of a likely combination than him and R. Lennox again.
Yes, Coded Blue 31 is a classic track. Absolutely. I damn near broke down the first time I heard it.
Yeah. You remember when we got into it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did.
His brother was acting weird.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, we got a story to tell y'all real quick.
Go ahead and tell it, bro.
Okay. So first of all, do y'all want the story before we jump out? We got a weird little Jid story that we want to tell, and it's wrapped around the song Coded Blue 31.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all want to hear it? Just put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear it, or a 2 if you don't, and we'll keep going. Oh, and make sure y'all hit the like real quick.
Okay, they said yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, we messy.
Well, he really pressed your ass.
That shit was crazy. Okay. So So when me and DJ rebranded from the previous podcast, for the previous podcast we used to do, I was telling DJ, I was like, hey man, I don't know. I know what I want to do, but we got to start over from zero. You know, right? So our first one, the first episode we did was Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Then we did Boogie. And the very next one, our third episode was Jid the Forever Story. It had just dropped maybe 3 weeks before we did this episode. So we reviewing the episode or whatever. And I end up posting one of the posts on Instagram. And I tagged Jid in the story.
Yeah.
So not only did Jid share the story, he came and he put some energy into the post that we put up on Instagram. And then the mother of the son that Coded 31 was dedicated to commented under the post. So we going back and forth, and it's like, man, this is crazy, whatever, you know. So we having a conversation. And his brother commented, and he was like, this was a brilliant observation. So I'm thinking, hey, we straight, we cool.
Yeah.
So you know, it on Instagram, if you don't follow the person that sent you a message, it goes into request. So I'm going through the request because I'm like, okay, we getting a lot of love this day, especially for what we were at the time. It's like Jid just shouted us out. His brother, it seemed like his manager might have been in there. It was a lot going on. So I go in the request, and it's a dude, and I don't know this dude
at all, bro.
Never heard of him, never seen him.
Yeah.
And he was like, damn, I wish I still had the message so I could remember exactly what he said. But he was like, I think he just said he sent a flex emoji. He sent a flex emoji, and I was like, I think I double tapped it or something. And then he said something. He was like, you know who I am? I was like, nah,
No,
I don't know who you are. No. And he was like, go watch Jid Forever Story, little mini documentary. Go look it up. Go do the knowledge. So I'm like, I text DJ on the side. I'm like, DJ, why is this nigga mad? And then he was like, yeah, Zay. And I'm watching the video, and Jid has a brother named Isaiah. And I was like, oh shit, okay. This dude was like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I put him on. I was like, okay, that's dope. You know what I mean?
That's great, yeah.
You know, so we having this conversation. And I think Jid says in on the Forever Story that this brother ended up I think when Jid was growing up, whatever case, I think he might have went to jail.
Yeah.
So so we having a conversation, and it just feel like the more things I say, he just keep pressing me. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, because it's like in the comment section, you said that what I said was a great observation of what happened. Because I ain't saying it out the way.
Yeah,
I can objectively say I was speaking well for the project or whatever, because I was just talking about how powerful the chorus from Coded Blue 31 was, and how it spoke to the family fighting, and not just like fist fighting from the skit prior, but that just the perseverance of that family and fighting through what they had going on. And that just made the family stronger for it. And so I was like, that's dope, man. I see who you are now. Your name Isaiah, and my daughter's name is Isaiah. I mean, not Isaiah, Israel. My bad. Name was Israel. His name was Israel. My daughter's name is Israel. And like, he never responded again.
Yeah.
Because you remember, we was going back and forth. I was like, bro, should I ask him for some tickets?
Oh, yeah, because we're going to go to the live show and do a review from the show. Yeah, we were going to blog it.
Yeah, because this wasn't the first like interaction that our media imprint had with Jid. When he came to Birmingham, one of our ex co-hosts, we had got Jid a shirt made, and he gave Jid the shirt, and they took a picture and whatever, and it was cool and it was cute or whatever. But So I'm like, okay, like this could be something where we like, you know what? When he came to Alabama, we came to Birmingham, you know, we gave him a shirt last time. It'd just be cool to chop it up with him, just chop up music, you know.
Yeah.
Even if we buy the tickets, you know what I'm saying? So we just, you know, rap with him. Because was just like pressing me like super aggressively. And it never got to a point where he said what he was doing. So I was just like, did you tell me this because you wanted me to know you were the brother, or were you mad that I didn't know you were the brother? It's like, bro, like it's not my job to know who all Jid family members is. Like, and
like,
if
nigga, you didn't acknowledge me properly, nigga.
Yeah, like nigga, I don't know you.
Nigga, it's me, nigga.
Exactly.
Big Zay, nigga.
And I was just like, oh, that's weird, because like he never responded. And I was just like, yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing else because it was just weird.
Yeah, man.
Weird as fuck. Like, but yeah, that nigga came out of nowhere talking crazy for no fucking reason. And I guess it was just like all wrapped around him or us not knowing him. Cause in the video, he was like trying to not take credit for Jid, but like saying like we're the older brothers. So his musical influence, like it was us putting that on him. Basically, like if not for us, he wouldn't have the taste he have. So he probably wouldn't make the music he had. But I was just like, bro, that's dope. But like, so the fuck what? Like you like I said, Jid can't rap or Jid not from the A or something crazy like that. Like, nigga, we speaking you know what I'm saying? We speaking glowingly of him, so much so that the lady that the song was kind of dedicated to, she was talking about she was crying watching the review.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, and like with all of this craziness that happened, that was one of the first revelations that me and DJ had, to where it's like, okay,
the reach is there.
It's the rebrand is going to it's gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? Like we dropped that, and we got that from Jid, and then when we reviewed Love for Rent, Smino reposted it too. So a lot of our early subscribers was coming from the repost from Jid and Smino.
Didn't Soul repost when we did Herbert?
Hell no.
He didn't? Oh,
no.
Okay.
It was crazy because like, bro, like you are on a album run and you're not using your social media at all.
Are you talking so?
Yeah, I was like, that was crazy. Who said, can we link the review? Hues of the Heart. If you go to our channel, just swipe all the way to the bottom. It's like the third video on the channel. It's third or fourth video on the channel. Or you can just type in Deciphered Forever Story or something like that. But it's like the third episode we did.
Yeah, Hues of the Heart. Herbert was definitely fire. That's still one of my favorite albums that we done reviewed, actually did an episode on, and really did a breakdown for. I still love that album to this day.
Let me see if I can get the link real quick. Hold on. Oh yeah, we did a album breakdown on Herbert as well. And that hurt because like that was like one of the most hip hop albums that we had did a reaction for. I mean, not a reaction, but did a breakdown for. And for the longest time, I think it had like 50 reviews. I was just like, bro, like I remember when it moved to 51, I was excited. I was like, somebody watch it.
Yeah. Cause we was really going like bar for bar on that shit, bro. Like we really breaking down bars on that album, bro. Like I love that episode to this day, bro.
Let me see. Hold on real quick.
Cause Soul was rapping, bro.
He was. Let me copy the link. I'm finna put it in the chat.
Oh yeah, daylight savings time. Yep. So we spring forward, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be more sunlight.
Yeah, more spring forward, fall back. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so let's get to the next because that was crazy. But yeah, Buddy just pressed us for no, or pressed me for no reason.
Yeah, with me.
I guess he just wanted me to know that he was big bro.
Yeah.
But you know, it wasn't that crazy. Let me see. What was next? We did Jid. Oh, I got a question I want to ask you. Is the Atlanta run ending?
Um, I hate to say it, but I'm not gonna say it's ending, but it definitely has slowed down to. It, nah, fuck it. Yeah, it might be, bro. Yeah, I think it is because as far as the acts that's big, for the most part, I mean I don't think they're big enough to carry the wave, like
Mm.
a Thug, like a Future. It just ain't no artist that big that can carry a wave by themselves. I mean, of course, I mean you got Lotto that's popping right now, but I mean that's not enough in my
Yeah,
opinion.
she got her own wave going on, but she's not big enough. Like she would have to be Nicki level
Hmm.
to be a flag bearer for Atlanta. And I
Yeah,
don't think like, and I'm not saying like fall off. That's not what I mean. But like I think wherever they were, I think that's over.
yeah,
I definitely think that's over. Like we still got Jid, we got Lotto, we got Kenny Mason, we got um even still Future. But I just think that heyday that they had where they had so many artists who
yeah,
were like pushing the culture for like the Migos, you know what I mean? I think that era is over. You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna be a bunch of huge. I don't think Atlanta is going to be where we collectively go to get culture from.
Yeah, I mean Quavo doing country music now, so I mean, like it just is not the same. It's not
You
the
feel me?
same no more.
Gunna still making good music. It's just not it's not pushing the envelope. You know what I mean? Um, so I think we're making a shift. Let me see what Leonardo Thomas said.
I do agree with that take
Shout out to
actually.
him for the super chat. Memphis would be taking over exponentially if it wasn't for the ending of Young Dolph.
Well, I
I
don't
don't,
know about exponentially, but I
I don't
do think they would be bigger than what they are.
He
I
said
do.
taking over. I'm trying to take him at his word. I don't agree with that at all. Because Young Dolph was independent, so Young Dolph never would have got to the point where he was dominating anything unless he signed a deal eventually, like Nip did. But I don't even think like if Nip was alive, I don't think the West would have been running it with Nip at the helm. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't think he would have crossed over enough to like pull the West up because it takes multiple artists.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And at that point in time, when Nip, God rest his soul, when he passed, Kendrick's hiatus was just really cementing itself. Like he had just came off of doing the Black Panther soundtrack and off of Damn. So he was doing a lot of touring, but he wasn't actively making music at that point. And the artists who were putting out music from 19 to sometime last year, it was good, but they didn't have a
mhm.
flag bearer. And I don't think Memphis has a flag bearer. I don't think Atlanta does. Um, unless Thug come out and drop a Tyler the Creator level album as far as creativity and just quality of it. But other than that, like Gunna gonna make enough, he gonna make good enough music to be Gunna.
Yeah,
Lil Baby, he seems like he's on a decline. If
he is
Jid
on a decline.
if Jid catapults into superstardom with the release of this album, at that point he's 35. Um, so how long can he do it? Especially with how rap treats its people who are going into like that veteran status. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not a Jid thing, it's more so a fan thing.
Would you
Um,
put Texas over Atlanta right now?
who in Texas? You got Meg, Texas. I mean, you got Meg, Mexican OT.
Big X. You got
Yeah.
Travis. Um, yeah, I mean you got to include Travis Scott still. Who
Of
else they
course.
got?
When did Utopia come out? 23?
Yeah, yeah, it went last year, so yeah, it was 23, and he about to drop again this year.
Nah, I'm still saying Atlanta over Texas.
Okay.
Because they have like Atlanta has multiple people who are in position. I don't know what Meg could do to be a flag bearer. Mexican OT so far, like at the beginning of his career, like he needs an undeniable, like at the very least, cult classic to start putting him in conversations that matter. He's talented, but nah, I don't see that. So I'm definitely still going. Atlanta. Let's see. Leonardo again. I'm meaning like the powers of PRE and CMG would take their great influences to push Tennessee scene further. Okay, I mean now that is different. Taking over exponentially, like I'm thinking you saying like Memphis would be in pole position of dominating rap. I don't see that. But this what you said right here makes a lot more sense. What you think, DJ?
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think that's more so what I was thinking about just now. It's something like that.
I just be want to hold people to their word. I mean, to what they say and not speak for them. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to, want some clarification. Cam Cobain, shout out to you for the super chat. Memphis needs to go back to the horrorcore sound. I think people our generation would be excited to hear some of that.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I mean, well, no, these kids like crash out brain rot music, so I don't see. I think it might be a lane for it. I don't know if it'll dominate because they into that street shit now, like, and they projecting to the kids, and the kids like this street crash out music. So these niggas killing each other to live their raps. So I don't know if the horrorcore rejuvenation will come back.
Let's see.
Jay Boy said they have Sauce Walker, but Sauce Walker is not of the level as far as like being somebody that they could make a flag bearer. He's good though, from what I've heard. But
let's see. 3B and J said New York on a wave. On a wave where? Exactly. what body of water we talking about?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sorry, 3-band J. Nah.
Who 3-band.
Who does New York have? They have Cash Cobain. Lola Brooke came and went. Ice Spice came and went. Scarlip didn't break through for real. Who
you
else?
got 5-year forward.
His last album was horrible. His last album was pure garbage. How was ASAP Ferg last album?
I didn't hear it.
You didn't get to it yet? Okay, so it's probably deeper down the road to 100.
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky hadn't dropped in a while, and the rest of them is the OGs. Like, and the OGs can't be flag bearers. Like, it's too late. Like, they can't be the face of it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying about Atlanta. Like, in a few years, like, we're not going to be able to look to Future to be the flag bearer.
Hughes of the Heart, random, but Shay Noir, Jody London is insane lyricism. She's a top tier MC. I agree Shay Noir can rap, but she not leading or pushing the charge for anything for New York, in my opinion. Like she's super niche, super niche. For the people who know rap, then yeah, they would like her, but she not pushing through, at least not yet. Because I'm actually interested in what her potential could be, even though, like you said, because it's like a female ransom, but I still like her though. So, but yeah, I mean, she not leading the charge on nothing, and definitely not West Side Gun. I see you, Leonardo. Nah. I don't see West Side Gun. I put Conway and Benny before West Side. So let's see, Duke Deuce. He from Tennessee, right?
Yeah, he from Memphis.
Yeah, he's from Tennessee. Joy Badass looking pretty sad. You goddamn right. That boy is weak. Okay.
Is dope. Yeah. I just think because isn't she Griselda? Isn't Armani Caesar Griselda?
I don't know if she's Griselda, but I've heard of
Philly. Yeah, so
I've heard of rap with them.
I think they've hit the peak of that sound. So the most they can do is see how long they can stay above water. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to KG. I miss Crit. I know he Mississippi, but we need an album. Can I be honest?
Don't do it, Skip. Don't do it. No, Skip, don't do it. Don't do my boy. Don't do it. Here you go.
I just think it's over for Crit, bro. I ain't trying to drag it. I just think it's over for Crit. I think Forever Was a Mighty Long Time was an undisputed classic. Well, undisputed cult classic. Um, and he hadn't really did nothing since. Crit is here, went on shit. The Digital Roses, it was straight. It's a cool little EP for Valentine's Day. The project he put out with um my guy, Kush God.
Oh,
Damn, what is his name? Smoke
oh,
Dizzle.
girl talk.
Yeah, and Wiz Khalifa. It was
Yeah,
straight,
yeah,
but
I
it's
like that album. I like
yeah.
it a lot, actually.
And I think Big Crit oversold the country cousin aesthetic. And
Uh-huh.
then by the time he tried to venture off, because he had worn it out, he waited too long to venture off. So by the time he ventured off, people weren't receptive to the sound. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not saying he's not good. I got Crit was here up on the wall right now. I'm not finna go get it because I might fall trying to get it. But I just think, no pun intended, I think Big Crit overcooked his grits. Um, and that turned into him chasing Rico Love to get the sound back. You shouldn't have been chasing Rico Love to get the sound back, first and
Yeah.
foremost. And I think that hurt him. Him trying to go to commercial sound with Critis here, I think that hurt him. And then right after he did that, he went indie. It was just
Mhm.
poor career management. You know what I mean? And so
Like I,
now the
I,
best
I
he
know.
goes for is just giving his fans something that they want.
Like I mean, I already knew it was coming. Like I reluctantly agree with everything that you said, but Kurt's still my dog, so I can't go too hard on him. But I do agree. I don't think he's gonna make another big wave. And like you said, if he do drop, it'll just be something for me, something for me. But it ain't gonna make no waves with the masses. So
Let's talk about this right here. Shout out to D2B2. Sponsor.
yeah,
Bold is releasing too many GD projects, I think. I've gotten fatigued. This is what I've been saying about the people who make music uh in this subgenre of hip hop. They
yeah,
put out too much fucking music.
Benny
Like
the Butcher.
for anybody, not even Benny, for anybody outside of their fan base, they are drowning the consumer base, bro. Like I felt like it ain't just them. Like Currency did it. Um, a lot of artists do it, but I get why they do it because from their perspective, they're never going to sell 100,000 plus copies. So the more music they put out, they can basically constantly stay on tour because they'll constantly have new material.
Yeah.
But like, as far as somebody who's not like a super fan of theirs, it's like, bro, like you put out 3 projects in 3 months, like 15, 16 songs a project. I can't even get tuned in because every time you drop again. So,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? But I think it's for, I don't know, man. It's just too much music, bro. And it's at a certain point, it's like if it ain't gonna be a lot of diversity in the sound, you get to a point where it drowns out the listener. Like the one thing I can say about Currency, even though he does drop a lot, he diversifies his producers. So,
Hmm.
he'll do a project with All Hair Fraud, then he'll come back, do one with the Alchemist. So he'll go out and do one with such and such. You know what I mean? And he'll cycle in different feature artists. So it still has a level of redundancy to it, but it's not like, bruh, you rapping on another Static Selector beat,
Hmm.
you rapping on another Alchemist beat about the same shit, same tempo, same BPM, same I'm top 5 in everybody conversation bars, same have you ever cooked dope in the air fryer bars. Niggas getting tired of that shit, bro. It's like it's good when you like, if I ain't had it in a long time,
Hmm.
I go back and be like, dang, that's some good Benny right there. I'm gonna check that out. You know what I'm saying? Then you go back 2 days later and it's like, damn, this shit ain't hitting like it did last time. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
just because it's the same shit.
Hmm.
Like it ain't a extra shake of salt or nothing. It's always the exact same meal,
Yeah.
same exact recipe, same exact seasoning, same exact temperature
Hmm.
cook. And that's dope that you can hit that mark consistently. But it's like, I'm tired of hearing you do the same shit over and over. And that's why, like, to at least to Benny's credit, he stepped over Conway to me just a little bit. And I can't really rock with Westside Gun. I think the last project of his I listened to all the way through was Pray for Paris, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But let me see what these super chats hitting on real quick. Shout out to Leonardo again. Appreciate you for becoming a sponsor of today's chat. Right now, what we waiting on: ASAP Rocky, J. Cole, Freddie Gibbs, Ye, Wayne, Thug, possibly. Tory making some noise right now, Doechii possibly, and the rest we'll see later on. Let's talk about this. Let me read the rest of the super chats, but we're coming back to that one. And I guess we'll eventually get to our topic list. But if y'all if y'all paying and y'all got different stuff y'all want to talk about, we kind of switch it up to meet those desires. But Crit was everything for me in college. Me too.
Me too.
EQs are highs and lows. That was one of my favorite songs, bro, from Big Crit. The whole Forever in a Day.
Mm-hmm.
Which
forever in a day, forever in a
had EQ highs and lows on it. Which project was that? Was that live from the underground? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't want to get caught up in that. But yeah, he had some dope music. I think at one point Big Crit had an argument for probably the best 5 album run, but I think that was because he had a 5 project run. But I think that's because he put so much out in his prime that he kind of stagnated his sound a little bit. I think he was just running with when he had the baton.
And KA, especially with my friends with Academy who love Cole, I really wish, and Skip already know what I'm finna say, I really wish that episode of the Verses we did back during the COVID days could really drop, because we had, for everybody who don't know, because we definitely wasn't big at that time at all. But when Swiss Beats and Timbaland dropped their Versus series, we did a similar concept. You know what I'm saying? One person got this person's discography and features, and the other got the other one. And we did several episodes of that. We did Nas and Jay-Z. We did T.I. versus Jeezy. We did No Limit versus Cash Money.
I whooped Craig ass. I whooped his ass. Go ahead.
But yeah, we just did a whole bunch of shit. And one of the ones that I did was Big Crit versus J. Cole. When I tell you that was the greatest, like, back and forth out of all the shits that we did, that shit was so fire. Like, me and Ology, the first like 10 to 12 songs, we was going back and forth, bro. And I was just like, because he was really talking shit. Like, he was gonna watch me with Cole. I'm like, bro, you out of your mind. I'm not gonna let Crit go down like that, but Crit got some shit. And I think I did a great job of showing and proving that, bro, don't sleep on Crit discography, bro. Like, he got it, bro. Like, for sure. I just wish we could show that episode.
Yeah, TBD. It was Return to Forever, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go to the other super chats real quick. But yeah, I agree with you 100%. Crit was one of the ones when, like, college, like 2008, 2012 era. That was Big Crit. He had a lot to say in that time frame. Down in DC, shout out to our Birmingham. Songs for you sold 800 copies. 800 physical copies. That's it. That's the comment. Yeah. And I think Kendrick did like 18,000, something crazy or some shit like that. But yeah. And real quick, I don't know if I can put it up on the screen, but let me see real quick. Let me see if I can do this. We have the projections of this upcoming week. The midweek projections. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Some ass songs for you.
Ass. Let me search the person page just on the. Give me 1 second. Let's present.
Daddy,
What's up, dude?
I just put in the toilet.
Oh Lord.
And we can take a picture of that too.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Okay, so this is, if y'all can see this, put some ones in the chat if y'all can see this. This is from Hip Hop Numbers on Instagram. I just need to know if y'all can see it. Oh, they showing love to Kobe in the chat. Shout out to Kobe, as a matter of fact.
Yes. Yeah, my little one, man.
This is the projection for the week of the 15th. We have Kendrick Lamar back in #1 album-wise in his 15th week since release of Gen X,
which is crazy.
We got Drake on his 3rd week with 90,000, and all the other stuff doesn't matter. We got Damn at 21. Good Kid, Mad City at 23. So in the top 23 albums, Kendrick has 3 of those albums. Drake is coming in at 32 with 18,000 and his 655th week. That's good for longevity. Shout out to Dolce though. Shout out to Dolce. In her 27th week since release, she is at number 27 with 22,000 copies sold. That album is continuing to stay relevant, and they got her on a run for the ages. Like, she was just in Paris for fashion. So shout out to TDE. They're continuing to show what they can do as far as management and promotion wise with the talent that they carefully select and fine tune over time. So most definitely shout out to that. Okay, Cam Cobain, I would blank to see y'all break down. I would love to see y'all break down Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. In my opinion, a classic. That is our first breakdown on this channel. So if you swipe up all the way to the bottom, that's our first one. That is our first.
We already did it.
We sure did. Let me go back because let me get back to you super chats. This we supposed to get back to this one right here from Leonardo.
But it was some more out there down in Dixie though.
Cam Cobain. I think the West Coast are going to be the it music scene. Crazy enough, they have been for a while as far as just the music is concerned. I think the light has been tilted in their direction now, so there's going to be a lot of attention on the West Coast at the very least for 2026 or 2025 going into 2026. So all they got to do is keep doing what they was doing, and put a little bit more money behind it, and I think the West has the opportunity to take over, especially with Tyler the Creator where he's at right now. Like, he can be the flag bearer for the West Coast going forward after Kendrick starts to step down. But Kendrick got the wave right now. Tyler the Creator got a huge fan base. He just did 6 nights in a row at the Crypto Arena, like broke a record for residency in an arena. So Tyler the Creator has a huge, amazing, dedicated fan base that he talked to like garbage, and they love it.
He really do, bro.
They have a very strange relationship, but that's just Tyler the Creator, so he get away with it. Shout out to KG. Arguably, Mount Olympus is the best control response. It was fire. I have not heard all of the control responses, but that definitely was fire.
Yeah, and I like the fact that he did it like on an original beat. I don't like everybody who rapped on the control beat to respond to Kendrick. I hated that shit. Like, do your own shit, be original. Like, he already got you.
Now they want to hear a country nigga rap.
Right. Like, I love this shit.
Swear niggas now.
Now, I think this is something that me and you disagreed on, but I like the original Mount Olympus beat, not the reprise version that actually made the album. I didn't like this shit. I like the original when it came out.
What the original sound like?
Yeah, it was a little different. It wasn't that much different, but I liked it more, in my opinion. But
shout out to Leonardo again. Cole better not team back up with Drake. I swear to God. Ninjas need to stand strong on their own right now. uh Drake got to drown or swim on his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, but truth be told, I don't think J. Cole could help him.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think he could help him because I think at the end of the day, like people are now concerned about what Drake is saying. We saw, because I don't know if you noticed, DJ, but like Drake hired he hired a firm to help promote his album.
No, I
And
didn't know that.
that's where the because they were paying people, I think through social media, like 75 or 75 cents 1,000 streams for videos, or 1,000 plays for videos that they put up reacting to or dancing to the album, whatever the case is, to help promote it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that helped it go #1 first week. And now we can see, like, because I didn't pull up the numbers from the current week, the week of the 8th, but
Yeah.
it was a steep drop for every song except No Kill and whatever the second song was. But
And
the
No
rest of
Kill,
the songs,
that's going up because it's on TikTok.
yeah, it done made its way. I think in the projections for the week of the 15th, it's gonna be back in the top 10. But like the songs that were like in the 40s, they dropped to like in the 90s, in the late 80s, like falling, like plummeting in a week's time off of the Billboard Hot 100. So the album is really suffering. Nokia is helping it, stay afloat. Like as far as like just a bunch of songs in the Hot 100, and for
Yeah.
Kendrick to catch it in the 15th week, that's kind of indicative of the type of run that he's on right now. And I
But
think that's
but I don't
smart.
think I don't and even if I don't think it'll be up to Cole whether or not they work together or not. I don't think Drake would work with Cole again because he viewed the apology as some big shit. And I don't think with how sensitive and how petty he is, he's not gonna let that go. Because he's gonna be like, you should have stand firm with me. It was our time to go fuck him up, and you dropped out. You left me by myself. So I don't think they will ever work together again. I just don't see that.
You know what's crazy? You said the word petty, right? You know what's crazy? And I know a
Yeah.
lot of people in the chat. Let me open up the regular chat. But there's some crazy shit. Just wild irony. You know how they like highlighted Drake as being what?
What the petty king, petty god?
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
And that means being petty to no end, creating new ways to be petty and to shade people you got a problem with.
Yeah.
Why do they want Kendrick to stop and say he's dragging it, but Drake can be petty king though?
Yeah, I don't. It's just a double standard. That's all it is. People are just really upset that the pass that we've been giving Drake for all these years, all his antics, all the subpar rapping that he's been doing, we're not giving it a pass anymore. If you want to be the GOAT, you want to be the greatest, you got to stand on it and show and prove that. And numbers don't always prove that because numbers can be fabricated. So that's not what we're going off of. Show it in the work. Show your work. So the fact that, yeah, we looking at what Drake is actually saying now. We're not really just bobbing our head and just listen to the melodies. Like, no, bro, what the hell are you actually saying? Is this shit really fire? Does this shit even mean anything? What do you stand on morally? And like we're actually looking at things now. And Drake doesn't know how to handle that. People don't know how to respond to that. And a lot of his stands can't respond to that either. They just don't understand how the goalpost that we've been moving for Drake all these years has suddenly stopped. Like, what do you mean the goalpost is back where it should be? What do you mean? Like, it need to be right here. Like
What do
Drake
you
is,
mean I don't get privilege?
yeah, exactly. So that's all it really is, to be honest. And it's just the fact that he actually has to stand on some shit now. And he can't just fall back on the numbers game. And truthfully, if he didn't do this lawsuit and the things like that, he could have possibly got away with the numbers thing that he's always done. Granted, I don't know how much further that would have got him, but he definitely would have been better off than what he is now. Because that's one thing that he can always say is that I've been number one XYZ, and that's something we can't really debate on that. But in terms of actually rapping, being a good artist, yeah, we holding you accountable. We putting your feet to the fire. Like, produce some fire shit, bro. Don't give me the same watered down shit over and over. Like, we tired of this shit. What are you gonna actually give us that is substantial at this point? And
Nothing. Nothing. I think it's a better chance that he's going to continue to regress artistically throughout the remainder of his career than make something good. It's a much higher chance than that. Let me answer this question real quick. Then we're gonna get to that super chat. So Drake paying for streams, no Kia, not exactly. What he's doing is not technically payola. Media or marketing companies do this all the time. It's not something outside of the norm. He's not directly paying the radio stations or streaming companies to play his single. He's playing people to react to it, which boost streams. And people do that all the time. It happens in pop. Anytime y'all see one of those songs that like take off and you like, oh my God, the video got 72 million views in 3 weeks on TikTok. TikTok pushed the button, and a lot of people have been using that song, so it increases the visibility of certain people when they play the song. Because what TikTok or social media will do is they will put like a accelerant on videos that get seen with that particular song. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but this is the way you can see it. Like sometimes you'll see a video like a YouTube short or like an Instagram reel or even a TikTok, and the song will be selected, but the music won't be playing. And the person just selected the song so their TikTok could go further into the algorithm. They didn't want the song to even be a part of their TikTok. They just wanted it to be they wanted to select the song because they knew they was gonna get a boost from picking the song. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's not illegal.
Shout out to RD real quick. We gonna talk about how some sexy songs for you is really just a Drake album masquerading as a collab, so he had to cover it if it flopped. I've been saying that from the jump. I've been saying that shit. That shit was and then especially when I actually heard it, that was a Drake album. But just like how he did with More Life, he don't call that shit an album. It's a playlist to cover if the shit didn't, go or do the numbers that it was supposed to. And it's the same thing with this shit here. It's the same shit. And this was a Drake album.
You saw what I screenshotted you that they changed how they even categorize in the project. They calling it an EP now.
Oh, More Life?
No, some ass songs.
Oh, yeah. You did say it's an EP now.
Yeah, so it's not. If y'all go search, the Drake album masquerading as a collab album, they have it listed as an EP now. I've never seen an EP that got 20 some songs on it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, that's weird, especially released at that level. But let me get back to this super chat because I do want to talk about this.
Yeah.
We waiting on ASAP Rocky. Do you, first of all, do you like ASAP Rocky?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, he don't move me. I mean, I liked the song with effing problems on it, but ultimately ASAP don't really do much for me. I haven't really heard anything from him to be like, oh my God, he's amazing. Like, no. Other than Fashion Killer, that's about it. So
yeah.
I don't hate him though. I don't hate him, but he just he don't do it for me.
I saw a brick the law.
Yeah.
The Hickler, the coach. I was like, yeah, I did like that song. That was on what, Testing? I didn't even listen to that album. Yeah, I'm not a ASAP Rocky fan. I didn't listen to Long Live ASAP. My wife did. She liked it. Because that was probably shortly after the time we started talking. So yeah, she was fucking with ASAP Rocky. I was like that shit wasn't really doing it for me. Because I feel like I had heard Texas music before. So what he doing with it wasn't doing it for me. You feel what I'm saying? So I just ain't never get into it. But so I ain't really tripping off ASAP Rocky. And I'm not. I feel like if he drop and it don't hit on nothing, that'll be a feather in Drake's cap about him popping out and being mid again. But yeah, I just don't think he makes compelling music like that. His music videos be hard though. But like his actual music, I'm straight on that shit. J. Cole, how are we feeling about the impending release of The Fall Off?
I'm gonna listen to it just for the mere fact this is something that we've been waiting for years now. So I would be remiss if I don't at least give it a spin. So I am gonna listen to it when it drops. However, I'm not excited for it anymore. I was at one point in time really excited for the album. I'm not excited for it. I mean, at this point, I'm just listening to it because I know it's gonna be a big topic
Yeah.
when it drop. I know it's gonna be something, so I gotta hear it so I can know what's going on.
Yeah.
But I'm not really excited for it because Cole is a hypocrite, and he's a hypocrite, and he don't really make good songs. And as far as the braggadocious like rap, I'm the best, I kill niggas, I don't want to hear that shit from him, and I know that's what he gonna give me because he did it on Clouds, and that wasn't even a real song that supposed to drop. So I don't.
You don't think he turned rappers into martyrs?
No, nigga, who over your who? Please tell me what rappers he put on martyrs. Please tell me.
I don't know.
He ass, bro. That nigga a fraud, bro. So no, I'm not excited to hear J. Cole because the more it is pissing me off because at one point in time, I actually had Cole over Drake. Well, I never really had him over Kendrick, but I definitely had Cole over Drake at one point in time. Like when Truly Yours came out 1 and 2, Born Center, when not really Forest Hills Drive, but Truly Yours 1 and 2 and Born Center, that time period, and Friday Night Lights, and say I was really like riding, like I was really rocking with Cole, bro. I liked him rapping back then. I was like, yeah, he could really smoke these niggas, and he just been rapping like that his whole career, but nothing's come from it. So no, I'm good on him, man. He disappointed me a lot.
I ain't gonna lie though, DJ. I'm gonna tell you this. The Friday it dropped, I'm taking off work from my second job, and I'm doing a reaction. So
Okay.
if you want to be a part of this momentous occasion, you gonna pull up.
I ain't gonna pull up. Long to do no shadow drop shit. Then I'll be there.
Yeah, I mean, but in that event, like let's say he drop it on a Tuesday, I'm just gonna call off that Tuesday evening, and I'm gonna do a reaction, and it'll be up by Wednesday morning. So
yeah,
because I kind of get the feeling that J. Cole's fans are kind of like exasperated a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I think they're tired. Like I think they want him to put it out so they can be like,
all right, we done with this shit. Finally.
Yeah. Like, cause I could tell when Clouds came, it was like it was almost like, bro, you hadn't seen a Cole fan into this, and he was like, okay, it's okay for us to come outside.
Yeah, we got life.
Yeah,
we got action. We got action.
So I think they're gonna be relieved that it come, and then they're gonna start like speaking very quietly. He spared you guys. I really think he would have beat Kendrick. What you say? Nothing.
Yeah,
he would have beat him. Shit like that. I do think it's gonna be some good music on there, bro. Like, as far it's gonna be some good rapping on there. The music is to be determined. The subject matter is to be determined. The creative direction is to be determined. I think the one thing we can expect is gonna be some good raps on there.
Yeah.
I want to hear it. I don't know why I want to hear. Like I don't want to hear it because I think it's gonna be good. I want to hear it because he put a level of expectation on it that I don't think he can meet. So I think I just want to hear him try, and I also want to hear him rap his way around what happened last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see if that's included in the album or if he completely excludes it. I want to see if he does acknowledge it, like how does that affect what else he says on the album. I want to see if he tries to remake
Stop, Skip. Stop.
I was finna tell this. Yeah, I was finna tell myself.
Stop.
Very intrigued from not a fan perspective. I just want to see what happens. Like I'm a fan. Like at this point in time, I'm a fan of the spectacle of it. It's like a big fight, like a big exhibition fight. Like it don't matter as far as like nobody's gonna win a championship off this album.
Yeah.
So it's like, how good is the exhibition gonna be? Like this, like I think the fall off for me as a hip hop fan is like the equivalent to Mayweather versus McGregor. it's gonna be enjoyable. No. I'm talking about leading up, not the effect of it.
Okay. Let me know something.
Mayweather was already, he was 49-0, right? That
Yep.
made him 50. So
Mm.
like it didn't have any bearing on his career. It didn't have any bearing. Well, it didn't have any bearing on boxing.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a championship fight. It was just the biggest name in boxing fighting one of the biggest names in UFC. So like after the effect, like even if Floyd would have lost, it would have been like, damn, you lost, but you lost to somebody who didn't even box. So you know what I mean? It would have been weird. And if he won, everybody
Like the safety nets was already built into the fight.
it's consequential. So I
Mhm.
think this J. Cole album, it don't matter what he doing this, so it's not gonna put him in front of Kendrick. It's not going to unequivocally make him the best rapper of the generation. Like it's not gonna do anything. I just want to see what all of the hoopla leading up to it is going to turn into. Because I ain't gonna lie, we 6 songs in and it ain't hitting, it's just gonna be like, damn, like I wonder what the fans gonna say. But we know they're gonna stick up for him regardless.
Because I've never said that Cole can't rap. He can rap. And in the words of Sean C, he has a great rapper voice. Like, I
Yeah.
get that. Like, I like that. Like, Cole, I've never said that Cole can't rap. But it's what you rapping about, bro.
Yeah.
That shit matters, bro. And I'm sorry. Like, I would have way more respect if he all ever wanted was oh, stop.
All I ever wanted was an all black mongoose.
Give them what they asked for.
Boop, boop, boop.
It's always enough.
Hey. Balenciaga hockey jersey, but it's not enough.
No.
No, a Balenciaga hockey jersey, but I am enough. Like you don't do that and then be like, yeah, but I'm doing it for y'all. Like I'm trying to empower y'all. Like, nigga, shut up. You so surface level, bro. Like I hate the amount of wokeness that people attribute to J. Cole. Like I really think that J. Cole is legit. Like I think he the type of nigga to like read the back of the book and then walk around like he read that hoe. Like that shit that LeBron be doing. Like I'm on my 10th watch of Godfather. Yeah, what's your favorite part? Yeah,
all of it.
If you done watched it 10 times, you probably can quote your favorite scene from the movie.
Man, it's such a monumental movie for the age. It's like it's all a classic. You know, like nigga, tell me what your favorite scene is.
Nigga, we not going for that, bro. You can tuck that shit in, that weak ass shit. But I'm definitely gonna listen to it. I'm
gonna listen to it.
I don't give a fuck. Like I gotta hear it, and y'all gonna see how I feel about it. Let me go back. Freddie Gibbs. I haven't listened to So
you only
is it so? No, you only live once.
Is it once?
Oh,
you only die once.
Die once. Okay. I haven't listened to it yet. Y'all can shoot me.
I have.
We're gonna get to it. DJ's heard it. What did you think about it? And if there is to be a Freddie Gibbs album in 2025, what are you expecting?
I think one thing I will say about Freddie, I mean, he's always been able to rap, even when he was back with Jeezy. You know, he's always been, you know, a good rapper. Like it's not that he can't. But one thing I am impressed with is just like his production value with each project. Like when he's linking up with these producers, like he's coming up with a theme, he's coming up with a concept, and the production itself is leaning into those themes and concepts. That's what you mean when you build a body of work. And that's one thing I can say Freddie has gradually gotten better at with each project that's dropped. And I enjoyed it. Like I really did. It's definitely gonna be on my top 25 list for sure. I mean, I know we ain't done the episode yet, but it's just a little early. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed that. I think you'll like it too. It's not too long, but it's long enough. It's enough in there. It's enough in there for sure. So I definitely enjoyed it. Now, as far as like a next project, I don't really know where he can go from this album that I'm talking about exactly. I'm not really sure. So I'm not really expecting anything else from Freddie necessarily. But if he do drop and it's good, I'm gonna listen to it. So
and I've heard everything from Freddie forward outside of this last project.
Yeah.
So I'm just expecting dope raps from Freddie, bro. I think
Yeah.
the album that turned that made it clear for me. What was the album that had that song
Alfredo.
with T and
No, the one with Madlib. You talking about that? That's the one.
yeah,
I forgot
the
the
first one was
name.
Pinata, Bandana. That was the
Bandana.
turning point for me that
Yeah.
like won me over. Did your light just go out?
No.
Oh, okay. Like the light had changed in the room. But
Oh
yeah,
no.
that's the one that did it for me. And then
Okay.
everything. Well, let me stop lying. It was Fetty with Currency. And Bandana sealed the deal for me. I was like, oh, he's really dope. So when Alfredo came out, I was just like, yeah, like Freddie is special, bro. Freddie is really special as a rapper. So and then I heard Soul Separately, and I'm just like, yeah, he's in a bag, bro. And going back to the big crit, who has the better discography? Crit, Cole, or Gibbs? And y'all free to answer in the chat too. Who has the best discography? Freddie Gibbs, Big Crit, or J. Cole?
Well, I didn't hear so separately. So that's one that's kind of
It's
out of
on
it for
par with
me.
Bandana.
Um, let's see. I'm
It's a
going
it's a
back.
little it's a little. What would you rate uh Bandana?
Yeah, Bandana. That's the one with Madlib. I ain't gonna hold you. That might be a cool 8.5.
Well, give So Separately an 8.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, between Freddie Gibbs, Cole, well, it's definitely not Cole. I'll tell you that right now. So it's between Crit and Freddie Gibbs. My bias wants to say Crit because I know more of his discography.
Mhm.
But like rapping, like wise, like I think Freddie could definitely give him a run for his money though.
Okay, let's see what they're saying in the chat. Let's see. Cam Cobain, Freddie, D2B2, Gibbs by far, Cajun,
Okay.
Crit, JJ Boy, Freddie Gibbs. So it's like Freddie, and I don't listen to much. I choose Gibbs from Unapologetic. Shout out to Leonardo Thomas too.
Yeah.
D2B2 is Gibbs, Crit, then Cole.
Yes. Yes.
Internet
Yes.
R. Bruce, Gibbs is surprisingly consistently good. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it wasn't Pete Meek, but that shit me talk. Okay, hold on. Oh, she talking about the Crit song. I mean the Friday and Meek song. Have
Yeah.
you heard it?
Yeah. I heard the album, but the song I heard it in the album itself, and yeah, it's emotional, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's definitely vintage Meek. I will say that for sure. Like
Keith,
if you like Dream Chasers 1 through 4, Meek Mill is that.
okay. Keith said, ooh, so Cadillactica, Forever is a Mighty Long Time, Return to Forever, man. Crit is for me, then Gibbs, then Cole. Yeah, I mean, it's it's not Crit ain't wrong, a wrong
Now
choice.
now if
I
we
think the point
including
is it's crazy that J. Cole is third.
absolutely yes, it's not
That's kind
even
of the point we get into. It's crazy that
yeah
J. Cole is third. But
yes
cause yeah, let me see. Cadillac. I'm putting a lot of Gibbs projects before Cadillactica though. I ain't gonna hold you. But Crit was here. Return to Forever. Forever is a mighty long time. Maybe Live from the Underground.
hmm
And we can say Cadillactica is his fifth against Pinata, Bandana, So Separately, Alfredo, and this last album. I think that's a tight race.
it is.
That's a tight race.
So
That
we're
is
not
a tight
including
race.
it's better this way. We not include that in there.
What album? Well, we would have to pull in another Freddie Gibbs album.
Oh,
Fetty.
so we already got 5, is what I'm asking. We got
Yeah.
5? Okay.
Hold on, let me
Okay.
see. Cadillactica, Forever is a Mighty Long Time, Return to Forever, Crit was here, and Live from the Underground. So 5, yeah.
Okay. So we got 5. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and the 5
That's
And the
That's
5 from
tough.
Gibbs is Pinata, Bandana, Alfredo, Soul Separately, and You Only Die Twice.
Only
That one.
once. Yeah, the only one I haven't heard is SSS from Gibbs. That's the only one I haven't heard. So that's why I'm slightly giving it to Crit because I
Mhm,
didn't heard all those Crit albums.
mhm.
But at the same time, like you said, this shit's still kind of neck and neck because
That's a tough, bro.
because I'm still not going song for song. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro.
Yeah, we're going album for album.
I mean, do Freddie got a no Wheaties, bro?
No Wheaties.
Yeah,
Um,
he got a Children of the World. He got a 2000 and Beyond. I mean,
I'm sure he does. I mean, but you gotta think about it, they make different type of music. Does Crit have a gang signs?
oh man, I'm about to come back to this one. Hold on, man.
Hey,
That-
this sound like an episode.
Hell yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Or a versus, nigga.
It sound like an episode. If we do it, if we could put the link, it'll be a YouTube video, it'll be unlisted on YouTube. So we'll have to get a YouTube people the link and it'll be on Patreon. So they could watch it. But if we try to do it on YouTube, it's gonna get knocked down, it's gonna get took down.
Yeah, I know that.
But
I don't know. That's tough though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a tight ass race, dog.
it's just crazy. J. Cole's at the bottom. So what's the top 5 J. Cole albums? I'm gonna go first with mine. We got Warm Up, Friday Night Lights, Born Center, Off Season, and 2014.
Them ain't cutting it, bro. I'm sorry. KOD really bring that shit down. I ain't gonna hold you. KOD was ass.
For Your Eyes Only is not good for real.
Yeah, that's true too. Them two really bring it down.
Album is people love the title track For Your Eyes Only so much that I think that kind of overshadows the overall quality of the project because it's way worse than Forest Hills Drive. It's way worse.
Cam Cobain said off season was fire though. I wouldn't say fire. It was cool. It was decent.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't know about fire though.
It definitely wasn't fire. But I think he didn't have a lot of fat on that project.
Yeah.
But I think it might be one objective great song on that project. And I think it's the Amari song. Because if that was an actual album from J. Cole, we'll be mad. We'll be like, bro, like Kendrick just put out Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, or I think the Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers followed. I can't remember the order. But anyway, it's like, bro, like we too deep in our career to be putting out.
All season came out before that.
It came out before Mr. Morale?
Yeah. It came out before
so
that.
It's like at that point in time, just even still, like he coming off a Damn, I think, and then all the other artists who putting out dope ass music, and it's just like you're too far in your career to be putting out something that sounds as juvenile as this.
Count it up. Man, bro, you thought that was gonna get it? Come on, dog.
Being excited listening. Well, when KOD came out, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was at that point, I can firmly say I was still a J. Cole fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that, I was like, yeah, this shit not good, dog. Like, and it's just tough. Like, had like one of your favorite artists just having shit that you just can't listen to.
Yeah.
And it's not like he did something super foreign. It just wasn't good.
It just with Cole, I had that realization that it shit wasn't good. It was the same like way you made me feel, where you made me truly understand that this nigga Drake ain't grounded. Like we went back and forth on that shit for a couple times, but then that last time when I was downstairs in the living room, and you just like the way you put it together, I was like, I can't even front. This nigga ain't grounded, dog.
Cole was trying to defend that nigga so tough. I think Cole like a closeted, not J. Cole, like our homeboy Cole. I think Cole is like a closeted Drake stan.
Oh,
I don't know
oh
if he'll
no.
ever admit it, but he might be a Drake stan, bro. That's the only way I can make sense of him defending what Drake is doing with Universal. But
I
let's
mean,
get back to it real
I
quick.
mean, we talked about it though.
Yeah. Yay. I don't care about Kanye West. We're never gonna
Yeah.
I don't care what he dropped. That nigga can drop late registration too. I would not know because I'm not gonna play it. We're not supporting him on this channel. I appreciate you for the super chat. We're not discussing him. Lil Wayne's next album is gonna be ass. Lil Wayne's music has been ass for a long time. And we gotta
Yes.
admit that. Lil Wayne can rap his ass off but Lil Wayne has a very limited subject base. He just got a good vernacular. You can tell he read at one point in his life. He's very witty, you know what I'm saying? But like his music be doo-doo. It's been doo-doo for
Oh
a long
wow.
time.
Yeah.
I'm not anticipating nothing from Lil Wayne. Thug, I'm actually excited to hear what he's gonna do. So Much Fun made me a believer in Young Thug. Tory making some noise right now. Hold your thought on that. We're gonna get
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
Doja, possibly the rest we'll see later on. Doja dropped a fire project last year.
Yes.
I was listening to it the other day when I was making my rounds for episode 12. That album is dope. But the one thing I will say, if I did have a gripe to, it feels like a lot of incomplete thoughts. Like if I'm grading it if I'm grading it on an album scale, I'm probably a little bit more harsh on it just because of like some of the songs just feel incomplete. It feel like a Tierra Wack album. And Tierra Wack albums just have a ceiling. But the thing is, her songs aren't as creative as Tierra Wack, if that makes sense. But
And her last,
they might be better. They're just not as creative. Go ahead.
And her last album was good. I enjoyed Tierra Wack last album.
Yeah, Worldwide Wack. Ain't that Worldwide Wack? Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I just think it'd be like, damn, like I wish this song had a second verse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like listening back to the Doja album, and it's still good. It still got the staying power. Because I think at one point I was like, it might be a 9 out of 10. I don't think that now. So I think I'm probably like 8.6 out of 10 area. Because it's just like, damn, like these songs, like it seemed like a bunch of fucking interludes, but they fido.
Yeah.
You know, it's some fully fleshed out songs on there. Like Catfish. I love Bloom. Bloom. Short. I love the title track. Even though it don't feel like a song. You feel what I'm saying? Like some of the songs just don't feel like songs. It feel like it may have been like a compliment to something else.
Firefly, Slide, Hide and Seek. Hide and Seek is the one, bro.
Fire.
Yeah, Hide and Seek is the one, dog.
Like that's one of the ones that's just like like her creativity and her like knowledge and respect of eras past. Cause that's a Wu-Tang song all the way through, bro. Like
the gang's all here. Got the chip on my shoulder.
All right, I'm gonna kick you off the stage. Let me okay, real quick. Shout out to Cam Cobain. No offense, but Cole is a Diet Coke Kendrick. That is a fact. I will not speak any further on that. Shout out to Leonardo. Kendrick has a Bruce Almighty persona about his pen. What you mean by that?
Yeah, I'm about to say, what you mean by that? Elaborate on that a little bit.
But I think he's saying like I don't know. I'm gonna need you to explain. You ain't gotta pay. You don't have to pay. Just put like an asterisk at the comment so we can see it. Shout out to Gen X Gemini. Everybody throw her some W's in the chat. I think I saw some people showing her love for that. She just gifted 5 memberships. Hey, if you get gifted a membership, go look and see what's over there. Shout out to Takia. Gen X Gemini is that girl. Do your thing with the
is.
stars. Like that's what the song Firefly sound like. Those sparkly stars right there. Shout out to D2B2, sponsor of the platform. J Fold is still practicing free throws. No, he not. Man, did y'all see his shooting form? J. Cole don't look like he was ever like just super tough hooping, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like he don't look like he got no handles, bro. He probably could just shoot. You
Yeah.
feel me? Catch him a breakaway dunk. But bro. I'm so bro. Like I was okay. I can't speak on that. But he's so bland, bro. He's so fucking bland. I ain't gonna crash out on him. He's just so
Yeah,
fucking bland.
don't do it, bro.
It's
So, hey, bro,
music.
skip, save it for the fall off.
Oh, okay.
Just save it for the fall off, though, because if that shit ass, dog, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be like a 2-hour video of us just killing this nigga, bro. I'm telling you.
Get it. He's gonna get it. I'm gonna be like how not Keith Murray. What's his name? The dude who be doing the food reviews. They used to be in UFC.
Oh, Keith Lee.
Yeah, I'm gonna be holding the album. My name is Skip, and this is J. Cole, The Fall Off. I will give this a solid 2 out of 10. It's yeah, hold on. The music is bland. There's no creativity. Wish he would have rapped shorter on some of these songs. Why is he singing all the songs? He's off key. He's out of pitch. And I would much rather it be that BJ the Chicago Kid, Leon Thomas, or anyone else for that matter. I can't believe that he's still making his own beats. It has been long since time for J. Cole to start getting better producers. I'm telling you, I'm really gonna go in on his ass. If it's bro, I've been thinking about shit. Like, bro, I think we gonna set up a 4th camera in this hole because I might get up out my seat.
And bro, Leon Thomas is actually really good as far as somebody to get as a feature. Like he's doing a lot of more songs with rappers recently. Where the marriage of like the R&B side and the rap side is coming back, like in the early 2000s, late 90s, where you actually had that concept. I think he's starting to really, get into that because I don't know if you heard the Mutt remix with Freddie Gibbs.
I didn't.
Fire, bro. Fire. And Leon Thomas, he did the remix with Coco Jones for damn, what's the name of that song? Shit, I can't remember the name of the song right now, but it just them vibes is coming back, bro. That's why I really rock with Leon Thomas, bro. Like I really do. I like what he's doing out here.
This Leonardo Thomas.
Hey, Loki, he kind of looked like him just a quick glance at the thumbnail a little bit. He just don't have the dreads. That's all.
Said problem is Cole is a bit arrogant in his pen when it's necessary, when it's not necessary. Hey, bro, newsflash. Cole can rap, but Cole don't be saying. Like, that's why I be so caught up in like, bro, like folks be like, he's so much lyrically better than other people. Like a huge part of lyrics is what you're saying. It's
and
not
how you say it.
How you say it. Like it's the marriage of them.
Yeah.
It's a marriage of them. J. Cole is 10 freestyles away from being Eminem. In permanent purgatory of I'm going to keep digging myself deeper down this rabbit hole of how good I can rap. Like J. Cole, like the fall off might fuck around and be recovery.
Oh no.
So the people who, you know what I'm saying, who fuck with Eminem, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of comments back. But to the people who who fuck with Eminem, at least on some level, if y'all heard recovery, I kind of got an inkling that might be what the fall off is. But he said, I'm sorry, Cole gonna have to crash out to get back in tune. Cole needs some humility and redemption in his songs. But I agree. But you gotta look at it too. That comes with a certain level of perspective.
Yeah.
I think Cole is so caught up in whatever box he's placed himself in, he's not giving perspective. Like To Pimp a Butterfly is a story, like is as simplified as possible. Is a story about Kendrick becoming a star, going to Africa, realizing shit is fucked up everywhere, coming back home and telling niggas that shit is fucked up. Our situation isn't unique. We gotta love each other. That's it. That's what the story is about in its simplest form. I went all the way to Africa and saw that the situation is exactly the same. Black people getting exploited, black people killing each other, and black people taking advantage of each other in places where we stay in such close proximity to each other, where if we could, you know what I'm saying, find pride in each other and love and embrace each other, then we would be better off.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, he was able to expand on them 3 sentences and turn that into an entire album and bring in people who help bring those sounds and those thoughts and all of that imagination to life. J. Cole would have went to Africa, came back, and tried to do that, put the whole theme of the album in one verse, make his own beats, sing his own hooks, and basically just be like, I was in Africa and niggas was killing each other, niggas be dying everywhere, but I love y'all. Like, bro, like, where's the perspective? Where's the, like, what happened? Like, how did it change you? Did you evolve? You feel what I'm saying? Like, like, what about this changed who you are as a person? And I think that's why I like the Play the Collard Greens verse, because it was getting into how his situations directly affected him. It's like he just saying, hey, I see a microphone, I see lights, I see a camera, and he just do that over and over. So he's eventually gotten better at saying, I see a pole on top of a illuminating thing. It's like, oh, look how he put them words together. No, same thing he said last verse. He said he saw a light on a tripod and he
illuminated.
He just saying it better. I'm seeing myself through ocular division of six express. It's like, okay, nigga, what? Okay, you saw a camera. What the fuck? Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? So that's another reason why, like, I want to see what the fall off is, because it's like, okay, did you evolve, or are you going to fall off in the process of not evolving as an artist and as a person who's supposed to be so thoughtful and so relatable and all this bullshit? But this same nigga spending $1,000 on jerseys and shit and living in Manhattan. It's like, my nigga, you're rich and that's perfectly fine. You dress like a bum to excuse the fact that you ain't got no style. Yeah.
Skip.
Saying that nigga can't.
But Diggy Sickers called his ass out a long time ago. That nigga said your shirts don't fit, long arms, short sleeves.
Did something happen in the? Did y'all have to send somebody to the gulag or something? Or did Slade just pop up?
Yeah, Slade just popped up, I think.
Piece to Slade. But yeah, man, like, Jake, man, look,
long
I think
arms, short sleeves.
The whole thing that J. Cole is doing, it's like all a mask to hide like the ability of not trying. I don't know if I ever said this to y'all. And then we're gonna get off of J. Cole. Maybe, excuse me. But I feel like as a rapper, J. Cole has you know how you used to get a demo game back in the day, like when you bought your PlayStation?
Yeah.
Like Crash Bandicoot or something?
Yeah, SSS Tricky. Yeah.
I feel like J. Cole has been operating on demo mode his entire career.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like he
Bruh, hey, it's been some fire demos out there though.
But listen, and that's what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, or like when Tomb Raider used to come out, you know what I mean? Like on demo, like it used to come with the PlayStation. I feel like the demo part of the game, he keeps beating it. And I think with that, people just like, oh man, just imagine what he'd do if he had the full game. Just imagine what he'd do if he had the full game. Look how he beating the demo. My nigga, the demo is not hard.
The demo is literally one level.
Exactly. It's doing that to get you to get the real game. Kendrick out here beating the game. Drake, for whatever situation, at one point, Drake was beating the game.
Yes.
Kanye cheating ass beat the game. Nas beat the game. Hove beat the game.
Give him a hit.
You feel what I'm saying? Niggas beat the game. Outkast beat the game with a bat. Nigga, they might have 5 classics. You feel what I'm saying? So like, so I say that like to get out of the demo, like that's like it's a metaphor for getting outside yourself and expanding yourself into places you feel uncomfortable, right? So that would be finding producers that complement your sound, because at this point you have to do things that aren't necessarily super easy or readily available. Like you got to go get that boost. You got to go get to the next checkpoint. You have to do things that are going to get more difficult as the game goes along. Because look at like how risky Kendrick played it with To Pimp a Butterfly. If that didn't go well, his career might be over. J. Cole played it safe and stayed in his demo mode. So that means I'm gonna make my beats. I'm not gonna let nobody else get on my songs. I'm not gonna have nobody else singing on my songs. And I'm gonna just hyper project to my fan base. And I'm going to continue to project to the fan base that is young, because they're not of the processing level where they're actually have experiences to help build their music taste. You feel what I'm saying? Like I have a lot of people like that pop up in the comments and shit. They're like, bro, I remember when Forest Hills Drive came out. I was in middle school. What? You was in middle school? No wonder you like them. Y'all was losing. Y'all was like, bro, you were actively trying to lose your virginity when a 30-year-old man was rapping to you about when he lost his. No wonder he's relatable. I was in college when he dropped the off season. I remember going to school every day thinking about how J. Cole was talking about I was grinding to get Sally Mae off my back. It's so relatable. Shut the fuck up. You ain't been through nothing. J. Cole ain't been through nothing. Or he rap like he ain't been through nothing. So this bland ass, watered down ass college frat boy experience, y'all feel relatable to that because that's where y'all at. And if you ain't there yet, that's what you aspire to get to.
The nigga ain't grew with his audience, bro.
Exactly.
Same thing with Drake. Drake is the same fucking way.
Fucking exactly. So it's like, okay, like, okay, perfect example. And I'm in this. I want to ask you a question on this one. I want to throw a oop for you.
Yeah.
So I was listening to Black Friday the other day, right? And I promise we're gonna get to the other super chats. I'm having a moment. I was listening to Black Friday the other day, right? Yeah. And it's so crazy to me, DJ. It's so crazy how people did not like lyrics until J. Cole was the only nigga rapping.
Okay. Elaborate.
Let me
elaborate on that. Well, like, what you mean by that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but I'm pretty sure you do. Around 2015, 2016, 2017, a lot of people's thing was, don't nobody want to hear Kendrick rapping all fast with all this deep ass woke shit, right? Kendrick goes on a hiatus. Yeah. J. Cole started rapping, and like this is from For Your Eyes Only forward. For Your Eyes Only is in that same vein as far as attempted tonality. It doesn't hit the mark. We already know that. But it's in that space. He tries to do that, and then after that, he goes on a run where he's doing a lot of rapping. Some of it he's rapping faster than normal. He's stacking syllables, doing internal rhyme schemes. All the shit that Kendrick was doing since 2011, 2018, 2019, he fall off the scene, and now niggas like it. You know why? Because they didn't want to like Kendrick. Yeah. Or they weren't listening, whatever the case is. But now they love it. And now they want to talk about lyrics and shit. Oh, like, yeah, lyrically, da-da-da-da. But I'm like, bruh, if you go back and listen to Kendrick, the shit that J. Cole is doing right now, that y'all love so much, Kendrick was doing that shit in 2011, 2012. If you go back and listen to Ignorance is Bliss, that's Smoking Clouds. If you go back and listen to Power Circle, or that's Smoking Port Antonio, like Kendrick got shit that just got from that's 12, 13 years old, just got you like, bro, what the fuck? You feel what I'm
Bro,
saying?
Power Circle is the boy. He was stupid on them.
Look inside the eyes of the last Mohican survived. He won't last the weekend outside. So the path of grief and it's like his teeth in the hey, man. Look, so I'm saying that to say like it's just another thing about Cole is, and this is a separate point, but I want to get back to the actual technical rap shit. Cole made it comfortable to be mediocre, and that goes back into the demo shit. So if Cole isn't expanding his sound actively outside beyond what he can do. He's not buying any expansion packs. He's not doing nothing to get better. Like Kendrick was like, how can I get better? I'm gonna go get Anna Wise, Bilal, Thundercat, Terrence Martin, PJ, what's his last name? PJ Morton.
PJ Morton.
I'm gonna go get all of these guys, and we're going to build a jazz revolution in rap form. I got what's his name? George Clinton. I got all of these sounds to help me evolve and pay homage to all of the black music that came before me, right? And then tell this immersive, encompassing story. They got a poem through it. I'm talking to Tupac, and that's the penultimate part of the album that comes together to get to the point like, you know what? I still don't have the answers. J. Cole tried that on the Meditate song, did all of that shit, and got to the end and was like, hey, we should meditate, dog. Cop another bag and smoke the day. Nigga, what? You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like now, but the thing is now, so we get to the point of the off season. And this is why I don't feel like the off season is fire. So we get to the off season. J. Cole has now decided to, I'm gonna pull some of the, I'm gonna
have features.
Yeah, so I'm still in my demo. So I'm gonna put the demo to the side. I'm not gonna buy the game. I'm gonna get the free trial version of the game. So then I'm not getting super creative, because what's creative to me in J. Cole being J. Cole is it turns out to be a first album. The off season is a first album. That is a freshman album. You got more Ray singing the hook. You got Boss on the hook. You got you rapping with 21 Savage. You feel what I'm saying? Like none of this shit screams.
You got Cameron doing your ad libs.
Exactly. Like what the fuck? Like you 12 years into your career and you're still not making compelling music. Like you can rap, but it's not compelling. It's not pushing the genre forward in any measure. J. Cole hasn't done anything in his career at all to contribute to the genre as far as pushing it forward. Drake pushed the envelope so much he created a subgenre. You feel what I'm saying? Like J. Cole doesn't have an accolade like that. We already know what Kendrick did. Kendrick won a fucking Pulitzer Prize for writing. Like, and now he showed like that he's spearheading the rap the rap revolution of getting back to meaningful, thoughtful music. J. Cole don't have an accolade like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like he not rapping better than nobody that ever rap or nothing like that.
He went platinum with no features though, Skip.
Don't give a fuck. Like
he went platinum with no features.
And nothing to do with the quality of the album. And that's coming off of the heels of Born Center, where he had one of his biggest songs to date at the time, which was Crooked Smile.
Yeah.
So it's just like you put out a song with TLC that like and he also got a song, the intro song, where he spit out a bunch of homophobic slurs. You forgot about that, have we? You feel what I'm saying?
I know what you're talking about.
He decided to regress. He decided to regress back into himself on Forest Hills Drive. He made a couple anthems for his fan base, and they not even dope songs. It's just like he learned how to do call and response. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. You the only father that I ever knew. I get my bitch pregnant. You get your bitch pregnant? Come on, Cole. Come on, Cole.
Oh, and this is shit that I'll talk about when you break down what these niggas are actually saying, bro.
Niggas really be hypocrites, bro.
Like these niggas ain't saying shit. You just not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Then the nigga goes on to say, apparently, this song breaks my heart. I think at this point, this is probably subconsciously, like the skip that's in my brain was the skip that's in my soul that like filters thoughts slowly to my brain because I can't process them at the point where I had them organic thoughts. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Ooh,
You don't fuck with Cole for real. You don't know it yet, but you don't fuck with him yet. I mean, you don't fuck with him no more. That nigga said,
another day, another rhyme, ho.
Not yet. Said,
do they do ties, ho?
He said she put up with my ways because she loved me like I love me like you do. Some. And the sentiment of the first verse was, damn, I be dogging my girl out. But if I love her like I love you, I'll treat her better, or I'll treat you better, and you can stay on earth longer, and I love you, mama, but I be dogging my girl out. And then you go into the next rhyme. Another day, another rhyme, ho.
Oh.
Another day, another time song. Woke up this morning feeling horny, so I had 2 bitches blowing on my trombone. You 6 bars ago, you was just talking about doing your girl right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And now you bragging about 2 girls doming you up. And then later on in the verse, he say, hold on, wait, because I hate this verse so much because I think it encompasses every single thing that I hate about J. Cole. He say, what'd he say? Another day, another rhyme. Trombone, keep up. Not sure what these words will take me. Some eat me up, they regurgitate me. Some Trump tight never served them lazy. Give a virgin the urge to rape me. Why would a virgin want to rape you, J. Cole? And why would that be on your mind? Then he had to catch up. I'm hot dog, catch up to me. Like just who ass raps? Like, and the crazy thing is he think he's snapping.
Yeah.
Snapping, bro. And then we fast forward a couple years. Somebody said it in the chat. That nigga said, I'm the hardest shit out the South since slavery.
Mm-hmm.
You the hardest shit out the South. What DJ, what he mean by that?
I don't know. I ain't even try to like break that shit down or justify. I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
I think Mona just popped up. What's up, cousin?
What's up, Mona?
What's up, family? Thank you for the cash app. You didn't have to do that, but that's love. Also, Jermaine Cole is not like that, and I'm tired of the coal miners. That's a fire like hive name though.
The coal miners.
That is fire, bro. That's fire. But no, like, shout out to Mona, y'all. But we did that because you came on, you came on stream with us, and your time is valuable. Just like anytime, like we do a stream, if anybody comes on, we pay them, for their contribution. So yeah, we had to do that. DJ probably wouldn't be my friend no more if we didn't. So
no,
we had to, and it's just a part of like, what I'm saying. We don't want anybody to feel like they're helping us get to something and they're not getting what they supposed to get from that interaction. So yeah, we were just extending our gratitude from you participating on that chat with us. So we had to do that. But
well, I'm looking at these lyrics, bro. Skip, bro, this shit is insane.
Bro. But I need you to explain, and Mona, probably you too. I need one of y'all to explain to me what he meant when he said the hardest shit out the South since slavery. And then we'll go to the other super chats. I just need somebody to explain that to me.
I'm really trying to wrap the hardest thing out the South since slavery. Okay. I mean, slavery was a hard concept to deal with. I get that. It was hard to really get out of, to be honest. It took 400 years. Shit.
But that would mean he's difficult. So is it a play on the word hard? Like I'm the best thing out the South since you ain't live with your black daddy, J. Cole.
I
So
don't
now
know.
somebody asked me today, he was like, why y'all always make it racial? We got a person that's mixed race making weird black references.
But not even that. These bars be unprovoked, bro. Like, ain't nobody
Nobody
asking
asked for
you.
that.
Nobody asked for that shit, bro. Like, why did you even think like him and Drake? Like, like I just don't understand. Like, I don't know, just because they biracial, they feel so they can tap into both sides as a witty, clever way to do some shit. But that's not witty, nor is it clever. Like, it's weird, bro. It's just fucking weird. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
But
And I think they get a pass because they're black passing. We would be tearing down the fucking walls of Logic saying anything like that.
hold on,
Because
let me pull up Evil Ways real quick. You keep talking, DJ. I just want to read the lyrics real quick.
no, I think it's just because, like I said, they're black passing. So yeah, they're not gonna really get a flack for that. But like I said, if Logic said that same shit, Logic is the same as them. He's biracial. And I
See,
know that because I've listened to several Logic albums, beat that shit in my head multiple times on every fucking song on how he don't feel accepted because his mom is white and his dad is black and he looks white. So but if Logic would have said some shit like that, it'll be fucking World War III. People be, you know what I'm saying, trying to cancel him and all this other shit. Like J. Cole and Drake should get that same treatment. Now with this song, wait a minute. They said the Free the Slaves on Evil Ways? I don't remember that.
I'm looking. Hold on. Let me pull it up. We finna go through it real quick. We haven't gotten to none of our docket.
Yeah.
And, shit, we was man. We had a docket, man.
I mean, we got the sum of it, but
This episode, like this live stream, was not meant to be a J. Cole crash out. We were supposed to be
yeah, I wouldn't even think about J. Cole today, to be honest.
litany of shit, but they like seeing me crash out on J. Cole.
They do. They say I'm gassing you up. I don't know about that, but they say I'm charging you up.
Hold on, let me give me 1 second. Let me pull up the lyrics to it. We gonna
I got the lyrics up now.
Give me one
Let's
second.
see. Yeah, I got some evil ways, even through the glasses. You can see the gaze. To find my way to the top, this shit gonna be a maze. Volkswagen shit.
I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. I don't even
Yeah.
like I'm just finna type in. I'm finna see if I
can okay, I see it now. Yeah, we linking like we freed the slaves. I conquered hell, walked through the veil, set my feet ablaze. So Cole was the one who said this shit. Because Drake and Cole, they going like back and forth line to line, like, like
eat the slaves.
Yeah, we leaking like we freed the slaves. Because we Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, freed, like, yeah, I mean, I get it.
I would let that slide. I would let that one slide because that's not like he's not speaking ill on slavery. Yeah. This nigga said like the way he's posturing the hardest, and for that to end his freestyle, like I am the best thing out of the South since slavery. If I ever meet J. Cole in real life, before his security comes snatch my ass up, I'm gonna be like, J. Cole, it's nice to meet you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop, whatever the case is. What did you mean by this line right here? I'm the hardest shit out the South since slavery. I need you to answer that for me.
I don't got an answer for you, Skip. I ain't gonna hold you.
I need him to answer that for me, bro. I need him to answer that, and because he probably gonna look up, you know what I'm saying, like his security, like get this nigga, man.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, Cole, like that shit fucked up, bro. You can't even, because I know what your weak ass gonna do. You gonna drop a song talking about how somebody confronted you, and then you gaslight me in the song. You gonna gaslight me in the song.
Yeah,
some old
passive aggressive ass shit.
Just running your mouth, just talking about how you never considered yourself, like just some weird shit, bro. But
yeah,
hold on, let me pull up.
He definitely would throw a shot at us, 100%. And he what's making so crazy? The song that we want him to make, we'll be the ones that we'll get it from. He gonna probably go through all these fucking lies, He gonna watch all these fucking videos and compile fucking bars and thoughts on all the shit that we said, and he gonna address us directly. We gonna be the ones that he gonna address if that ever happens.
They claim my lineage was deciphered.
Oh,
I always
shit.
gave it to them straight so they never have to decode it. Like some shit like that. Like, I'm shooting at them. But okay, J. Cole, but tell us why you said it's the hardest shit out the South since slavery. Like crazy as fuck. But let me hold on. We got a good amount of
Hey, they said he gonna say dude from Birmingham.
I met a dude from Birmingham who questioned my greatness. He questioned all the freestyles and the songs that I'm making. Ironically enough, his words had me shaking. I was wondering if my life that he wanted taken. I was fearful for my life when he looked at me. I can't believe that he looked and saw a crook in me. Be some weird shit like that. It's like, oh, shut up. Shut up.
Oh, fuck.
You see how y'all see how easy it is to rap like J. Cole?
Oh my god, bro.
Easy it is to rap in that passive aggressive ass bullshit. Let me go to the super chats. I don't want to.
Oh boy, it's a lot of Skip. You got to go back.
Shout out to D2B2. I left my ass up. I meant figuratively. He's not trying to really get into any competition. I hope he and Gibbs go at it and Gibbs breaks him in a battle. I think the time is past. I think if J. Cole was gonna come out, he would have said something, unless he's gonna say something on the fall off, and by then, it wouldn't be the right time for him to go back and forth. But I feel like at that point he'll have his chest poked out and he'll say some shit that's like not enough, but enough to just say he said something. Hold on, real quick. My computer something weird. Hold on, y'all.
Oh my god, Skip. You don't know how, bro. I'm gonna be fucking weak if I ever hear a fucking deciphered, DeCodEr, Burberry. If I hear that shit in any fucking bar here, I'm just gonna go the fuck off.
D2B2 again. He said I need to hear Skip crash out on Jake. Boy, you got that. And
Yeah,
Jake got my veins. Make sure you got the belt tight. Shout out to Leon Thomas. The damn perspective on Kendrick creating two souls. The way he wrote Reincarnated, his sermon, like lyricism on Mother I Sober. Remember when Freeman's God gave Carrie's Bruce some of his power to influence people.
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot what we was even talking about. Dog. I ain't gonna hold you.
The damn perspective of Kendrick creating two souls. Okay, so I'm thinking he's talking about the wickedness and weakness. The way he wrote Reincarnated his son. So I think he's just talking about the different levels of creativity that Kendrick got.
Oh, okay. Talking
about.
Yeah, that makes sense when you put it like that. Yeah.
Remember when Freeman's God gave Carrie's Bruce some of his power. Okay.
Oh my god.
Let me see. Shout out to Slade. Hey, the only Jermaine I'm acknowledging is Starlito. Lito. I got something to tell you when we get off.
Okay.
In reference to Starlito. V Conley. The irony that J-Fo is from a place called Vietnam and ain't never been a shooter or been in a rap war is nasty work. And nobody named it Vietnam but him.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that shit.
He be not into him. Vietnam, nigga. You're not from a war zone. Let me go on and pay my tithes, child. Yeah, she knew it was coming. I ain't gonna lie, they be setting me up. P. Crowley, shout out to him for him or her for the super chat. Cole's been exposed and I'm loving it. Hashtag sucker MC. Leon Thomas. Better yet, Born Center was Cole's Good Kid, Mad City, in my opinion.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Skip. We getting closer and closer, ain't it?
I don't know what you talking about as a matter of
fact.
Man. I don't know what you talking about.
Oh man.
But yeah, shout out to Slade again. Skip, keep your eyes open for that 10
speed.
It's not a 10 speed, it's a 5-speed mongoose. He's not even getting a good bike. It's it's barely a mountain bike. Shout out to D2B2, gifted 5 Disciple memberships. Hey man, as much as I can say, much appreciation to D2B2 man. We love the trashing. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Let's see. Hold on. Oh, it ties back to the Bruce Almighty comment from earlier.
Don't stop.
When he said Bruce, he talked about Jim Carrey, Jim Carrey's Bruce character. When Morgan Freeman gave him the ability to influence the people. Are you listening, DJ?
I hear you, bro. I hear you, bro.
He was referring it back to Bruce Almighty. When he said Freeman, he was talking about Morgan Freeman.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Carrey was Bruce. I mean, was Bruce, but Jim Carrey was who he was referring to. So
yeah.
God gave Bruce Almighty the ability to influence the people.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah, because that definitely ties back to reincarnated 100%. That's fire.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm picking up what you're putting down, bro. I get it. I get it.
Like you was listening, God. Hold on, let me go back. I want to see if they what they were saying about them J. Cole bars that I just freestyle like that. Let me see.
You a candy rapper with 4 bars. You were
how easy is predict that?
Oh damn.
Let me see. They never talk about their whiteness as a struggle. It was especially growing up all in white spaces. I want him to record the video in Gate City. Oh shit.
Gate City. What? Our Gate City? I ain't going to Gate City.
I ain't doing that in Gate City.
Hell no, I ain't going over there. The fuck? Ain't no way.
I skip nose plate. I don't know. But shout out to Lee Little Bombshell. I don't know what that means. Skip need a beat for those bars. Shout out to Pam Entertainment TV, Montgomery in the building. Shout out to the 334.
Hey, yeah. 334 in the building.
Oh, if you haven't, hit the like button. Shout out to Slade for holding that down. Cole is definitely going to throw rocks, then run into retirement. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Cole is afraid to battle. Shout out to 72 Paths. Cole is that friend that when he talks, everyone tells him to shut up.
Shut up, Cole.
He be lying because J. Cole be telling lies that ain't nobody asked for.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody asked for.
So they be treating him like Cole from Martin.
Mm-hmm. And they treat him like Tommy. You ain't got no damn job. Like,
and Tommy be like, I don't got a job. Where? What you do, bro?
I can't speak.
What do you? What are you saying in your raps that are impactful? What are you saying?
It's like shit. You know why? You know I got a job. No, I don't, nigga. That's why I asked you.
What you mean by that? You tell me.
Shout out to Black Killer. I mean, their blackness and ism they experienced. Let me see. It ties back. Yeah. Always in my he had to okay, she's not talking to me or us rather. Skip is like fuck J. Cole, fuck his raps, fuck his bike. Yeah, man, it's kind of getting there. Shout out to Kiki, man. Kiki thinks Cole is gonna shut down Dreamville and leave all those artists hanging when he retires. If he does that, it's unforgivable. I don't think that. I think he'll just turn it over to E. Because I think E probably in control anyway.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if J. Cole just be at the crib and let me not say that. Because I feel like that was one of them things where if I say that, eventually when our expose video come out, that was one of them clips that they're gonna pull from. So I'm not gonna say that. I only want to say shit that's pertaining to the music. Let me see. You tell me. Shout out to Supreme Pantalones. Okay, let's get back to let's try to. We got like 15 minutes. I gotta go downstairs, but let's finish up the Okay, so we did the Atlanta run. I don't really want to talk about Diddy's indictment other than Diddy got forced labor charge attached to his second superseding indictment. I ain't gonna lie, I think Diddy is cooked. one way or another, he's gonna get fried. One way or another, he's gonna get fried. Oh, okay. We gotta do this. We gotta talk about the Curtis King. That's the biggest picture on the fucking thumbnail. So we gotta talk about that.
Oh my
And
god.
we want some input from the chat. It doesn't need to be. Y'all have showed a lot of love in super chats. So it does not have to be a super chat for us to take what you say and incorporate it into this part of the conversation. Because at this point in time, we're gonna talk about what's the dirt bag. And shout out to the good brother Curtis King for continuously doing God's work. If y'all don't know what's the dirt bag, was running his mouth, and it got the attention again of our fellow black content creators in the space. The first time he did it, he got packed up Euphoria style by the company man Justin Hunt, and this time he was like, nah. I'm a masochist. I think I want to get done bad again. And he took aim at Curtis King, Curtis with two S's, for the people who don't know. He mentioned his adoptive grandparents. And they both have, God rest their souls, passed due to cancer. So at that point, Curtis King was like, nah, cuz, you got to come outside for that shit you say, cuz. Matter of fact, we ain't gonna squabble up, nigga. I'm gonna shoot you, nigga. And
he said that nigga was a black sheep because they ain't got the same last name as them. Like, crazy. What? Just excuse me?
Bring it, and it's just like, and Curtis King think he's slick. I don't know if when you was watching it, DJ, did you hear that he had a Meet the Grams type beat in the background? At certain parts of the video, like towards the end, he had he had a Meet the Grams type beat playing in the background, like when he started talking to him. And it's like,
I must have missed that.
That shit was crazy. I was like, woo, you a slick one. And because and it's perfect because if Justin's was the Euphoria, then this being the Meet the Grams, especially with all of the exposing that took place, beautiful. Then shout out to 72 Pass, Meet the Dirt. Fire. Yeah, shout out to Unapologetic. Deleted did cook him first. Well, cooked him second. But I feel like
damn. So wait, hold on, wait. So we got Euphoria, Justin Hunt. We got 616 is deleted. Now we got Meet the Grams. It's damn, bro.
Yeah, because deleted. He was like gunning at his character flaws and just like how, because he had went at deleted saying that he was that he was a white content creator who had just pitched down his voice and was pretending to be black and pretending to be from the West
Coast. because he won't show his face. And
exactly. And then that got him smacked up real bad. But I feel like this one, because he was going at his character, and we already know he a piece of shit. But with what Curtis King did, Curtis King brought on some people who was
affiliated with him through the weed business,
in the illegal weed business. And this is all alleged. Let me say that it's all alleged.
He had a nice disclaimer at the beginning of the video.
Fire. I wish I could pull it up and read, but I just say now, all of this is hearsay until proven otherwise. And if the individual that these alleged acts are being said about is willing to show himself and prove otherwise, we are welcoming him the ability to do so. Not on this channel, but if he want to come out and disprove this shit, he can. But basically what the people were saying was all of the shit that he was doing in the hip-hop community on YouTube, he was doing it then. 2 months in, Cuz was saying he's the culture, we the culture in the weed business, stealing money from niggas and shit. So now
what I really don't like is how he used certain words and shit, like, oh, I was hitting licks, or I got the weed on consignment. Nigga, who are you? What are you talking about exactly? You don't even know what none of that shit mean, bro. Like, stop trying to sound fucking cool when you're not, bro. I got these on consignment. Dog, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, you talk somebody in the front of you, but what you don't know is and this I can tell you ain't real from the street for real. My nigga, like if you run off on the plug in the street, and I can tell you this from living in Birmingham, like you end up in the back of a car dismembered, or you end up in a warehouse somewhere. Like it's real. You feel what I'm
Well,
saying? Like,
you gonna end up in the goddamn pit at Sloss Furnace, nigga.
yeah, we like niggas don't play that shit for real. So like that ain't nothing to brag about. Like you took advantage of some people who can't really transgress on you the way that they really want to. Like these some calm, peaceful people who just trying to make their money and live their upper middle class lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? Or just regular middle class lifestyle. You took advantage of them people. You hijacked whatever they was doing. You like basically trying to up strains from niggas and do all this other stuff.
You pimped your
All this
girl
extra
out.
shit. And then you end up owing like $40,000 to the community. You dip on them. You say you're not getting back in the weed business. You come to YouTube. You stealing from the Redditors. You like a lot of your research and shit that you pulled that we was not praising. I don't want to say that, but like saluting you for and giving you kudos. You was stealing that from niggas on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
So then he blew up and then gonna go back to the weed community talking about some, hey, I'm big on YouTube. I'm this, that, and third, and I'm gonna give y'all money back. Y'all ain't gotta worry about it. And still ain't getting niggas they bread back. Still ain't getting niggas they bread back. And you know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking? I think this is his only way to really, really make money. So he knows now the main way to get him back popping. Because don't be surprised if he drop a video after
Oh, of course. He
whatever
definitely
this
dropping.
happened with Curtis King. Don't be surprised if he drop a video because he's gonna have. He feel like his visibility gonna spike. He trying to outrage market. So he shot at Curtis. Curtis did this video. The video gonna do numbers, and whether it be a response or an apology, he's gonna drop a video. The video gonna do a couple 100,000 views. He gonna be wearing Happy Dad, and he gonna use that to try to make him some money so he can get some bread. Because I think now, especially if he riding a white horse like they alleging, like he need bread and he owe niggas $40,000. I'm surprised they ain't took it. I'm surprised they haven't sued him yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised they haven't sued him yet. And then went on a vacation. Shout out to V Ward. Went on a vacation, went to Jamaica, an extended vacation, while owing these niggas this bread. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going to see Matthew.
Yeah, bro.
Allegedly.
It's basically everything that we thought he was. It's pretty much true. Like it's a pattern. Like the moment he gets the slightest bit of attention, it goes straight to his head. That's what he craves. That's what he wants. He wants the attention, whether it's good or bad at this point. And I don't see an apology coming at all. Not the way he was talking to Curtis. I don't see that. Because granted, he was saying some outlandish stuff to Justin, but it's not like what he was saying to Curtis, bro. Like those were fucking fighting words, bro. Like if I see you, like I'm slapping your ass on sight type shit. Like,
and I don't mean like a apology from like apologizing to Curtis for real, for real. Okay, I look at it like this. Like it was this content creator that me and my wife used to watch a couple years ago. Like her videos used to be trash, right? Like, but she had a lot of subscribers on YouTube.
yeah.
Like when her viewership would start to dwindle, she'll drop like a video like telling her business.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna spike the shit back up, at least for a little while. And then she cash in right then. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna drop if he does do an apology video, he's gonna do that. He's not gonna genuinely apologize. It's gonna be more so like rapping, like he's not of sound, body, and mind, and spirit, and all of this, and the third, like gaslighting and shit, and talking about how bad it was and how he was trying to get Curtis back, and so he doxed him to show that he really do this research shit and this, that, and the third, and try to disprove who he was because he felt slighted. It's something that's in him. Like he's just not built for YouTube. He gonna do some shit like that again. But the video itself is gonna get a lot of views, but it's not gonna get as much views as he think it's gonna get. And he gonna get to the point where he's running out of the ability to clout chase and then apologize. Kind of like how we doing Kanye now. And I don't want to talk about Kanye. I'm just using him to make the point. Folks gonna stop fucking with him all the way. Cause like now his videos don't even do 100,000 views no more. So he's
Yeah.
trying to get bumped.
Exactly, Rita. He be weaponizing mental health, and that's some shit that I really have a problem with. That's been a thing for a couple years now in recent memory, as far as people, justifying the things they do on the guise of being mentally challenged or having disabilities. And I don't like that shit because you know exactly what you're doing. You're manipulating the emotions and the feelings of people around you. And I don't like that shit. And the fact that he doxed him, bruh, with the way the internet is now and the way that people act and respond to things, especially with the people like Curtis said this, like the people that you align yourself with now, these Drake super stands and all these other trollers, the fact that you doxing me, these people, you're putting my safety, my family's safety in jeopardy, because these are the type of people that's gonna troll so hard to the point that they're gonna try to pull up on me and some shit gonna really happen. It ain't no coming back from that. You dox my location, I'm whooping your ass, dog. Like, period. Like, I got a family I gotta protect. Just my whole life in general. You're not finna uproot my life and have me move differently just because you fucking hurt. Because you getting exposed on the internet and shit. That's your fault. It ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no coming back from that for me personally. Like, when he said that shit, yeah, like it ain't no coming back from that. Like, I knew he was I knew he was a piece of shit. But when Curtis said that shit, I felt for him, dog. I swear I did. Oh, and then that's another thing too. I kind of really don't want to go into this, but I'm gonna just say it anyway. On the fact that, because a lot of the people that was telling their stories about him and how he was abusing and mishandling people in terms of their situations with their children, having autism and things like that. That shit hit me. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit affects my family, things that I have to deal with and go through. So if you manipulating these people's, situations like that, I got a problem with that. Like, that means that you're not you're not a good person, dog. If you can manipulate that, because you don't go through that shit on a daily basis in terms of people who are autistic and things like that. You don't go through that, bro. You don't know how that shit feel, dog. And that shit, it really, really rubbed me the wrong way. I ain't like that shit, dog.
Hey, y'all throw my boy DJ some digital hugs, man, before he crash out in his bed.
No, man, that shit rubbed me the wrong way, dog. I ain't like that shit, bro.
I feel you, because I was watching it and I'm just like, and then they was talking about the lengths that he would go to, like basically begging these people for a chance just to go out of your way to fuck them over, bro. But the thing about that type of shit is, like, one way or another, karma gonna find you, bro. And now it's like he's ruining everywhere he goes, and they have come to bring light on what he did prior, and now he did that shit, and it went to a person with a huge platform. Like, Curtis just had a huge bump in viewership from the Super Bowl, or was it the Grammys? It was one of them. I think the Grammys. And he got a lot of new viewers. So, and he already had 315, 320 prior to that. So it's like you put all of this power into the hands of a person with a huge, huge platform with the ability to destroy you. If Curtis King wants to, he can put an ether level video out about bruh every day until he quit. Because now you put it in his hands to where you brought his family into it, people that aren't here to defend themselves, and you doing all of this shit because you just don't want to accept the fact that you exploiting the culture. Like, he ain't say nothing crazy about you, bro. He brought your name up in a diss track and just mentioned you. He didn't even diss you for real. It was a pun. But he said, I guess integrity is lost when the metaphor doesn't reach you. And that's why it says meet the grams. And now, like, the people coming in, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. I just had a second. I'm good.
And he said, I intentionally left stuff out to give you the opportunity to fall back, because if you don't, I'm taking it further. Like, I'm gonna really try to, I'm gonna do the best that I can. All my power be put into making sure you no longer exist on this platform.
That's what I was gonna say too. The fact that it's more. You know what I'm saying? That ain't where it ended. It's way more than that shit that's coming. So I definitely think those videos is about to drop here very soon because Matthew is not gonna like he's already crashing out. Like he was crashing out while that video was going on. So yeah, it's definitely more coming. So I'm definitely gonna tune into it because, like you said, Curtis is very particular on how he doing things, the way he's setting it up, and he can rap too. So you can tell like the, you know what I'm saying, the creativeness is in there. So like it's definitely coming. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Somebody said he taking the academics route where you just basically, excuse me, like pin yourself into where you're confined to wherever you record from, and people start to just not pay you attention from that position, but it also allows you to fester in the culture. Like they don't push you out, and then once you get a hold on a certain fan base, you can kind of just like sit in that spot and just bleed into them. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's kind of what's going on with academics. Like if that kid shit would have happened to anybody less successful, they'll probably be out of here. But
Yeah.
people let him grow so much and cement his fan base that they willing to excuse it or be like, yeah, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's they was just
It just things that guys do. Guys, we talk about that kind of shit. No, we don't, bro.
never sat with no 13-year-old kid and said what they were saying to him. I ain't never sat with nobody and talked about no shit like that. Like just but back to what's the dirt bag, you know what I'm saying? Everything about him shows the worst parts of a person. You feel what I'm saying? And like his allegiances, he cool with Act, he cool with a bunch of like pro Drake stan ass niggas. Like he cool with Adam 22. You know what I'm saying? He cool with some of them other people because you got to look at who's on the Happy Dad roster. He cool with them niggas. It's just like how quick niggas be willing to sell out. You go from, because now I'm looking at everything that you said and everything that you did was the end point of just making yourself visible in another space.
Yeah.
That's all of what it was. You stole from these people. You spent all of this time editing these videos so you could hope to one day attempt to push yourself into the forefront. So now you could be a place where you feel seen, because apparently you ain't been shit. Like you ain't never been in a position where people look to you for anything. So that's one of the things, like you said earlier, that he clings to the most. He want to be seen. He don't want to be respected. Like he just want people to look at him a certain way. It ain't even got to be respect. So now he warped his mind to the position where like, oh, so y'all hating on me. Bro, don't nobody give a fuck about you like that. The only reason you even being spoke on now is because you speaking on the dead. So now I got to get you out the paint. I really want to end everything that you stand for, bro.
Yeah.
Curtis King, I can tell by how he talked. It's ways that he could go about really getting Cuz channel fucked up. Like I know people who get mad at content creators and they start flagging their channel. Like I will risk getting my channel took down to get rid of yours. I'm gonna talk shit about you in videos, so you use my content to respond, and then I flag your video.
Oh, we're good. Shout out to Abs. I think she just jumped in here.
What's good, Abs? I shout out to Kiki. I don't know if she in here, but I wish I could have got to watch that live, but we was doing our thing. And Mona was in here earlier. We can't do what we did last time because I gotta go downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna turn to a whole nother hour and a half.
Yeah, and I gotta go. I ain't getting slapped for y'all. I love slap for y'all. Let me see. Hold on, what else is on that docket that we can talk about before we go?
Tory Lanez, I guess.
The only person that could talk about it is you. So it'll be a DJ ISO.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I definitely listened to the album. I wanted to hear what he was gonna say. Because before the whole shit with Meg like happened and all that, I was a new Tory fan in the sense that I was liking his music, bro. Like when I know you haven't heard it, but when Chicks Take 5 dropped, like that's when I became a Tory fan. That was like 2019, I think, something along those lines. And then I was following him ever since, because for the most part, he was a better Drake to me. He could rap, he could sing, He was doing the same tune, stealing shit better than Drake. You know what I'm saying? So like he was just doing a lot of shit better than what Drake was doing, in my opinion. So yeah, I was following his career. But the shit with Meg just really just kind of fucked that up. And on this album, this new one, he is definitely getting this shit off, talking about it. It is the most nastiest, egregious work I've ever heard in my life. He got a skit on there, and it was some bars too. He said it, where he said the black woman is the most unprotected person on this planet. And that night, I protected 2 black women, one
Uh-huh.
from getting shot and one for going to jail. I did that. He literally said this shit in the song, bro. I was like, what the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. Like, did he really just go off the handle and say that shit, bro? That is insane to me, bro. And I'm just like, you keep on with this street code mentality of you not snitching and, you know, all this and this and that. But if you didn't do it and you know who did, and you sitting in jail for 10 years because of it, and they removed you at his request. He said he got himself removed from what it is, solitary confinement or protective custody or whatever, because they had him in that. He wanted to
Mhm.
be in Gen Pop.
Yeah, he was in PC. Yeah, because they look at you a certain way when you're in PC.
So yeah, he got himself removed and put in Gen Pop just so he could say that, you know, I've been in here with the killers, I struggled and this and that, just for the sake of some shit to rap about. It's stupid. And it makes me mad at the same time because when you listen to the album, all the things that I like Tory for in terms of like how he's structuring the albums, the beats, the ambience, like he had beautiful ass music on here, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. He really did. But the intent and the words he's saying is bullshit. It is bullshit, bro. It cancels out all this beautiful ass music. He got choirs singing on this whole all beautiful and angelic. It sounds so motivational and strong and powerful. And then you got his dad coming on here like a damn preacher rapping spoken word verses from the Bible, but it's in rap form. Like you can tell, like Lane Tory wrote the poem out and told his dad to say it with power and emphasis. Like he got him rapping out here, and it's bro, like if this was any other time, any other situation, I'm just like, bro, this shit is fire. I ain't gonna hold you. But the fact that I'm listening to this shit and I hear him saying this shit, how he's saying it, it's just a crock of shit. It is. He got whole ass diss songs towards his lawyers on this album. He got like at least 3 diss songs to his lawyer because he feels as though she didn't go out of her way to protect him and help him. And he feels as though she was also working with Megan at the same time, working with him.
Mm.
And I'm just like,
No
even
accountability.
even if that's true, how does that change what happened exactly if you're not going to tell what fucking really happened?
And
Like,
how does that stop you from having GPR on your hand and your
mhm.
fingerprints on the gun? Like, cause I remember at one point, like before a lot of this stuff came out, like I was kind of like, bro, I don't know if Tory did this shit, bro. But
Yeah,
like as time passed, I was just like, bro, it's no point like in trying to make sense of it from his perspective. He did it.
yeah.
He did it.
And then
I
that
don't even care why he did it. You did
yeah,
it.
the
You
phone call and the apology really did it. Like,
you did it.
it's no reason that if you didn't do it or if you didn't do something, you wouldn't be calling and apologizing the way you apologize, like what you were saying it for. It was weird. And it really casts a lot of doubt on his situation. And that's what he was really rapping about majority of this album. But then when you get to the last song, he was throwing shots. He responded to Rayvon. And I don't like this whole narrative. Like everybody who responded to Rayvon is trying to little bro him. I don't
Mhm.
like that. Because he basically was just like saying the little homie from TDE is like he just basically little broing him, like, oh, that ain't really about shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I love TDE and that nigga, he just crashing out just to crash out. And he was like, he threw a shot at Doechii too, basically
Mm.
saying that, you know, I can't wait to get home. Like I know already in my mind, bad Doechii, I'm gonna smash her, whether she like it or not. And I'm just like, bro, what are you
What?
talking about? Yes, bro.
This nigga got rape bars.
No, not rape bars, but I'm saying like I just have to read it. But basically, he was saying like, you
If
know,
you want to or not, nigga, that's rape.
let me go back. Let me read it real quick.
That's
I don't want to put that on him now. Hold on. Let me read it exactly what he said. Okay, it's right here. Okay, shooters give you airtimes, word to B&B, crash outs coming from little homie at TDE, but that's just my little brother. All he wants to is to be me. Too much respect for Top Dog to ever be a flea. Plus, so many continentals where they'll bleed a T. And then where's the Dolce bar? Right here. Okay, bedtime while I'm in other rooms fucking your mother, which is crazy. Its scent smell like nothing but rubbers. Unrelated topic. He literally says this. He said, unrelated topic. Other day I seen Dolce rapping in tongues and I low-key love her. I won't DM and fuck the chance up. We gonna be fucking one day. And I don't want to be sitting in the bed with her one day. And she looking back at the gram like, damn, I know you wasn't. So it just kind of like some slick shit. Like after he diss or respond to Rayvon, he just going down the TDE, roster basically and talking about them.
Man,
it's weird, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He's a weirdo, bro. And this album, it just like, bro, I think I'm good on you, bro, because you clearly are full of shit. You did it, and you really standing on this victim mentality like Drake. The similarities are definitely there. Oh, woe is me. The world is against me because I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and don't nobody want to see me succeed, so they're trying to take me down. Rock Nation and Jay-Z don't like me. La da da da. Bruh, stop it. I don't want to hear that shit no more. Like I'm over that shit. I'm done. I'm done with the conspiracy theories. I don't give a fuck because you got your masters back. I don't give a fuck because you was doing all these numbers independent. I don't give a damn about this shit. Nothing justifies what this situation was with Megan. Nothing. I'm sorry. I don't think this is an orchestrated hit to tear down your career. I think you just fucked up and now you got to deal with it. That's it.
And stay off the top bump, punk.
I've always thought that. But yeah, you ultimately you're not missing shit. Not listening to the album, you not.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, you're not missing nothing, bro. So I'm good on him. Like I think he gonna really do that whole 10. Like I don't think he get out no time soon. Especially with the way he talking, and especially with the way that they're using lyricism and lyrics and raps in proceedings and things like that. They pulling all this shit. Like, what are you talking about exactly? Like what? What did you say? You said this.
He said, "See this why both of their ass going bald and hairlines paper thin. Him and Aubrey weird as fuck."
Yeah,
yeah, man. I just, on a serious note, bro. Like just looking at it from the perspective of if somebody was in a situation where my sister says that a dude shot her and this nigga is in jail talking about I'm in jail because I didn't let you get shot and I kept her homegirl out of jail. I'm gonna want something to happen to you, bro.
yeah.
Like, cause it ain't like you still detained and you haven't been convicted. Like the evidence has been presented and your ass was convicted. Shut the fuck up. Go sit down somewhere. Why you keep fucking with Meg? That make me that type of shit make me think you did it.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't watch the case at all. Like the way you handling it, making me feel like you did it.
Yeah.
You short little bastard. I hope you trip over some soap in the shower. And the niggas in there have a decision to make with whether they want to toss you or not. Like, it's just no room for niggas like this, bro. Like, and I ain't saying like, bro, camera aside, optical device aside, luminary stick, all of that shit to the side, bro. I'm just talking like just a regular conversation, bro. Like, if you're not gonna learn from being in jail, because it seemed like he's embracing the
victim mindset,
the most negative ways. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? And it's like at that point, you're not gonna grow from this. You're gonna get out and still be on bullshit.
Mhm.
And you the type of nigga like 10 years from now gonna try to find out what Meg stay and be popping up outside the house, looking over the bushes and shit like that, just being weird. And a nigga gonna fuck around and shoot you. And maybe
And,
that's what it's gonna take for you to stop playing with folks. Somebody gonna have to put that fire on your ass and let you know what's up.
and he got whole ass songs
Allegedly.
professing his love and trying to get basically all shit he was doing to Megan as far as like all the um hidden bars or like hidden messages that only she would know and things that they time in their relationship together. He doing the same thing to Iggy Azalea now. Like he got whole ass songs talking about how they in love and how when he get out he fucking her and all this other shit. It's really weird, bro. But the biggest thing, and we can move on from this after this, but the biggest thing that really pisses me off the most about it is when I was saying that your words is the intent behind them is full of shit. Anytime that I hear like an artist really get into their faith bag in terms of where their position is with God, their relationship with God, how they view situations that happen to them in life, I cling or what I'm saying, I cling to those situations because I'm a man of God. I have faith. So when he talking about God putting me through this test and I'm one of his strongest soldiers, he ain't gonna put more on me that I can bear. It got all the gospel, the choir, people singing, and the dad preaching. Even though it sounds beautiful, but it really pisses me off at the end of the day because you don't believe none of this shit that you really saying, bro. If you did, you would take the accountability and understand what you did in those situations to get better. But all you're doing it is using it to gaslight people into thinking that you're truly the victim here. That people is going against you, the world is against you, and you're using faith to do that. And I don't like that.
Ryan
That's not
Garcia was doing that shit too.
who.
Ryan Garcia, he a boxer. Like
Oh yeah,
he
the boxer. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, he was doing all that racist shit last year, and then it'd be like Jesus Christ is the Lord and Savior, and then just come out and say something disparaging about Muslims or the Jews or homosexual people, whatever the case is, and just continue to hide behind that shit. And it's just them the worst type of people, bro, because it's like they'll always find a home because the people that they're gaslighting are forgiving people in
yeah.
some instances. So it's like they just continue to lean on that and run it and run it and run it and run it until eventually somebody got to punch one of these niggas in the mouth, bro.
And
Eventually, that's what it's gonna come to. And the punch can be with whatever, a bullet, a fist. I don't want nobody to die, but I'm just saying, the
yeah,
point I'm making, like, this is all hypothetical, like allegedly. This is all jokes and entertainment. But so we don't get sued. But let me read some of these super chats. D2B2 said Curtis hit Matthew Nose Beers Magoo with
yeah.
Meet the Grams. These culture vultures stay choosing the worst endings. In endings in there, choose your own adventures. Okay. But yeah, because they said he was on that candy, so he definitely
Nose beers.
shout out to Dre with the super sticker,
Mhm.
member, all of that, resident conspiracy theorists too, especially in relation to J. Cole. Shout out to KA with the super chat, $2. Leon Thomas a few months ago, Meet the Dirt was flagrant being a culture vulture about hip hop on the Canadian news. Pissed me off, no lie. Yeah, man. I just think when you empower these type of people, you start to see who they truly are. And I think that's like one of the saving graces about this shit. Like you see who somebody is when they no longer have to pretend. I done told DJ this shit a bunch of times. Humility is a function of your position. So it's like once you get to a certain level, you really see who a nigga is. Like if I feel like I don't have to ask no more, like, or if the person feels like they don't have to ask anymore, they're gonna start showing you that they ain't gotta ask no more. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's good to see that, like, to get them to at least feel like they untouchable for a little while to see how they respond to it. The same with Kanye, same with Trump, same with Musk, same with Tory, same with uh Drake, all these niggas. What's the dirt? They all
Mhm.
fucking weirdos. Adam 22, like they're all weirdos. Academics, is good for them to get exposed so we can have a decision on who we
So,
want to give our time and energy to. Because they
mhm.
probably not gonna stop because they got big enough to where they feel like they can do what they want to do.
Right.
Shout out to Demetria Glenn with the super chat. Tory is a Ninja Turtle. Had Milagro Graham doing his dirty work. I heard about that.
I did too.
And that's why
Yeah.
Meg sued that ass. Yeah, man. Hey, look, when the shit first happened and they was talking about glass and it went bullet, I was kind of skeptical. But like, yeah, man, I agree with Absa. Like, Meg has been through so much pertaining to this case. Like, I just want her to get to a point where she can be at peace, bro.
And the fact that he keep talking about it, he keep bringing it up. Like, bro, we can't move past this shit because you just like a little roach that just won't go away. You won't die. You are literally dropping albums and releasing songs from prison, bro. Nigga, do your time before you talk about rapping again. But like, bro, just do your fucking time, dog. You are really wasting time, money, and resources to drop albums, and you still talking about Meg, and it's going on what 3-4 years now.
Yeah, but
Like, bro, let that shit go, dog.
wait till them first week numbers come back because he doing a lot of that shit. Like, he probably really feel like that, but he putting it in the music because he feel like we're gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna talk about it and ain't gonna listen to it. So I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. And if you in this chat, I'm assuming that you're of the mindset that we are, and y'all not gonna listen to the shit. DJ was doing research. It was all research purposes. I sent DJ on that mission telepathically. He ain't even know. Shout out to Drake. Said, DJ, you just lied on the internet about a man in jail about the Dolce bars.
Yeah.
You should get over the lyrics because that Dolce check is wild. So what happened? So what happened?
I mean, I read the lyrics.
Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it wasn't no rape bars like that. I'll throw a little salt on there. That's a little sauce on there.
Yeah, he retracted and realigned the stuff.
I did. But I appreciate you, holding me accountable. I get that. Yeah. But not but either way, it's still nasty work, bro. Like, Doja ain't thinking about you like that, bro. Let's just be for real. So like, just stop it. You got anybody who did with you after the shit that you got on your plate, bro. I'm looking at them crazy as hell. And like, he's sad because he want Iggy now, but she blocking him and she won't respond. So he making whole ass songs about secret code names and pet names that they called each other and shit. Like, bro, stop it. You acting weird, bro. Like, just do your time, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Slay. He said, don't forget Tory's manager was on that Predator call with Wack. He was. They saying that he not his manager, but he be around. It's just a fact. It's like all of y'all niggas that got weird habits and ideologies with women, one way or another, all of y'all niggas is connected. All of y'all niggas is weird.
That's why
put all y'all niggas in a cell that sleep too, and make y'all niggas fight for the bump, fight for the access to pee, and fight over one plate of food a day. That's where y'all niggas need to go.
That's why when I was talking to Absa, when she did the video about the 10 crack commandments that Drake and his people moved by, like, because I didn't know none of that shit existed. But after watching her video and, doing a little bit of research, yeah, that shit is definitely out there on the internet. And the fact that I really truly feel like they move like that, bro. So, like you said, all those people at some point in time, they flock together, they come together under a like mindset. Like, birds of a feather flock together, and all them niggas is the same.
Yeah. Shout out to Leon over the super chat. F with Tory heavy, but the moments where he didn't think with the integrity of being a father in the long term, lost lots of respect for him. Yeah, and I think it, like, we can acknowledge, man, Tory has made good music, and that's cool. But it's like at a certain point, like, we have to, like, I'm gonna say this, and we finna wrap up. I am firmly against separating the artist from the art. I'm firmly against it.
Yeah,
because at one way or another, their life is inspiring their music, especially if they the type of people who write their own music and write music for other people. They are using their experiences and experiences they have proximity to be the motivating factor for the music they make. So I'm not going for that shit.
Yeah.
They go for R. Kelly, they go for Aaron Hall, they go for Diddy, they go for any convict. Like, bro, they even put this shit in their movies. Like, go back to the weird ass dude from Nickelodeon. He was putting his weird ass predilections in the shows.
Yeah, his foot fetishes and all this other shit.
In
Yeah.
the shows. The
Mhm.
slime is a euphemism for something else.
Yeah.
All of that shit is weird.
I
So
can't look at none of that shit the same.
exactly, like I was talking to somebody and they was like, I can't not listen to R. Kelly because of what the moments that we had listening to him. I'm like, bro, that's cool. You can keep them moments. Stop like, because you can't say on one hand, I'm not gonna fuck with Drake because he not hip hop and he be demeaning women, but you got a nigga over here who's convicted of raping women. Well, not rape, but statutory raping women, and like holding women against their will and doing all of this and dealing with
Yeah,
people
sex
18
trafficking.
and marrying a child.
Yeah.
He actually did that shit.
Mhm.
Like, shouldn't nobody be playing no R. Kelly music?
I'm sorry, those songs are about
No,
those
bro.
songs about children, dog. I cannot hear any of that shit anymore. I can't hear it the same anymore. And the fact that you got Aaliyah, you wrote the song "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number" to justify what the fuck y'all. Come on, dog.
Sick
That's
ass. That's a pedophile anthem.
like that's nasty work. I just don't understand how you can hear these songs and not think that based on the information presented, that the inspiration for at least some of these songs are not about children that he'd been fucking around with. Let's just be real.
If one line from a single song that he made is referring to it, every other thing that you did is in question.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like somebody said, it's cognitive dissonance. Shout out to D1. He made a song about this shit. I just can't do it, bro. We have to get outside of the fact that we enjoy some shit to stop us from being critical about it. Like,
Because once you are presented with new information, it is your responsibility to acknowledge it and do what you need to with that information. If you
facts.
willfully ignore new information that's presented in front of you, then
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying you're doing yourself and the people around you a disservice because you're willfully being ignorant at that point.
Exactly. And that's the biggest part. Like, I can get people just not knowing, but bro, once you find out, bro, you gotta adjust. Like, and for the people, and I know it ain't really nobody in here, but let's say this gets out and people be like, but Kendrick, if it comes out that Kendrick Lamar, the people that y'all claim we love so much that we won't, or the person that y'all claim we love so much that we won't hold accountable. If something comes out involving Kendrick, we're gonna give him the same criticism, and
Yeah,
then we're
if
gonna
it
have a decision to make whether or not we're gonna fuck with him going forward. And
yeah,
y'all get to judge us on how we handle that situation. Ain't nobody bigger than the program.
like
Because
we said that multiple times on this
want
platform.
to say every single time we had this conversation, because
Mhm.
every time that we on these cameras is the opportunity for a person who didn't see us last time to see
Yeah,
us this time. So I
right.
just want to say that, like, I don't give a fuck who it is. It can be Andre 3000. Andre 3000 is my favorite rapper of all time. If it come out that he was doing some weird shit, it's fuck Andre 3000.
Yeah. And if anything, it's gonna be worse for Kendrick. I ain't gonna even hold you, dog,
Gonna destroy
because
that nigga for 15 years.
like, bruh, everything that you go put is gonna be into question. And granted, I don't look at you like as an idol or anything, but I look at you as a man of integrity. That's how I base your music. You know what I'm saying? How I consume your music because this is a person of some type of integrity, intent, and things like that. So that's gonna question everything at that point. So yeah, I'm gonna judge you probably even worse than what I'm doing with J. Cole and Drake. Because at least they're not grounded in those shit to be for real. The shit that Kendrick has presented to the world as far as how he does his music, what he presents in his music, his morals, his upstanding is so grounded in realism. It just, saying faith based and just things that I cling to. I'm gonna be hurt, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. So you're gonna get the full brunt of that shit because, like, you lied. You lied about you lied to, like, nigga, I'm gonna do a meet the Duckworth on your ass, nigga. Like, nigga's gonna be me. The fuck?
Shout out to Demetrius. She said, "What about gospel music?" James Cleveland had some sick allegations. Okay, one thing I do want to say because I don't know who James Cleveland is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Allegations are one thing. When the allegations are cemented with proof and convictions and stuff like that, we handle it completely different. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So, um, in the event, like for example, like Eddie Long, like, well, like let me tell y'all a quick story, and this is how I'm ending.
Oh God, no, Skip, don't end it on that.
We're gonna end it with some positive after this.
Hey,
I do want to say this word.
Yeah.
I was going to a church, maybe 10, no, it was like 2009, 2010, back to like 2006. So 26, I mean 06 to 2010. And the pastor, his bishop was Eddie Long. And he used to be like, Eddie Long this, Eddie Long that, my bishop, my bishop, my bishop, my bishop, or whatever. And then the Eddie Long shit came out. And at that moment, I no longer could respect that pastor, even though, okay, because it's like at that point I'm kind of looking at you funny, because it's like, if you so tapped in with God, he didn't give you no inclination that this nigga was weird. You didn't sense nothing off of him that he was weird. Like, if y'all got the connection to enough to where he's able to be the spiritual conduit between you and God, that you are being to the congregation of your church, and you didn't see anything, you in question.
You had that spirit of discernment, bro.
Exactly.
Got it.
You lacking discernment. So how am I going to expect you to be my spiritual leader when a nigga guiding you got boys sending him pictures and he's sending pictures to boys? Like, so it's just like, nah, bro, I'm straight, bro. I'm super straight. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just like, nah, bro. Like, it don't matter who it is. Ain't nobody above it. Ain't nobody living above it. I don't care who it is, especially some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like when you start getting to robbing people of shit they can never get back. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm connected by whatever degree amount to multiple people who had shit taken from them that they can't get back, and they life changed forever one way or another. So if we got niggas participating in that shit, especially somebody who supposed to be of the cloth, out of here. People with influence propagating the message to other people. Like, nah, bro. Speaking of R. Kelly, freak ass nigga talking about, yeah, I'm singing in jail. I bet.
I bet. Yeah, I just gonna say that. I bet. Nut ass freak boy.
Freak ass nigga, like you that what you supposed to be, and you finna spend the rest of your married time in that bit.
Doing concerts. Nigga, what?
Nigga, that's as big as you gonna get. Nigga, you finna sell out Pod 6. That's it.
Tory doing the same shit, having concerts, and the guards just letting him get equipment in and do songs, and it's just like, bro, you an idiot, dog. You are a fucking idiot. Oh my god.
Pull that up, drop the link, let me read that quote directly from Dr. Dre, and we'll have a conversation about him next part. I'm telling you, I don't care.
What happened?
He's a admitted woman beater. If that's the case, fuck Dr. Dre too. I'm telling you, I don't care. I don't care. I got a mama.
Okay. I see the parallels. I see where this is drawing.
What?
So if Dr. Dre is an admitted woman beater and Kendrick is tired to connect to him, what makes us think that his situation with Whitney ain't true? And I see where it's going. But again,
if Dr. Dre admits that, and then we have the situation where we're shunning Dr. Dre, Kendrick is connected to Dr. Dre from a position of working.
Yeah.
If he was like, nah, he's like my mentor, I wouldn't, like, I go through him and I'm living like as a what they call not a conduit, but a tether. Like, I'm tethered to him in life, spirit, and lessons. I'm gonna look at him crazy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, Takia, I didn't mean that's what you were saying. I'm just saying, like, the people who are in disagreement to a lot of shit that we say, especially the stands. Because I think that was a connection that they was trying to pull with, you know, Kendrick being on the Dr. Dre performance for the Super Bowl, and how, like, why y'all not agreeing with what Drake say when he tied to. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I wasn't saying that you were saying that to Kia. That's all. I was just making the connection. That's all. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm not aware of this stuff as far as him being charged or convicted or admitting none of this stuff. I know he got allegations, and that's why I say allegations are different. Like somebody could come tomorrow and make an allegation on anybody. I don't even want to put it on either one of us, but like an allegation is an allegation. So once the allegation becomes validated with whether it be admission, evidence, and conviction or anything like that, we look at it different. Like if you hitting women, nigga, fuck you.
Yeah. It ain't no coming back from that shit. I stand firmly on that shit.
So if it comes out that Dre was beating on, like she said, Michelet and shit, I got a bunch of albums I can replace the Chronic with. I got a bunch of albums I can replace the Chronic with. I'm not
easy.
At all.
Yeah.
I'll put damn right there. I don't care. Like and go sell the Chronic at C6. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got to look at it like this too, bro. Like if we don't stand up for it, if we don't stand up for it, we get people like Tory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta do something.
And then the most important thing with that is it's always gonna be people in opposition of what you believe in and what you stand on, right?
Yeah.
So you just have to really, you know, believe in what you're saying and stand firm in that conviction of the new information you receive. Because it's always gonna be somebody gonna be like, oh, well, what about this and what about that? And just like, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, bro. I'm just not trying to hear none of that. Just not. You can go on about that. I'm not finna twist this narrative up just so it can appease your mind. I'm not doing that.
Shout out to D2B2 F Tory Lanez. That's it. That's the bar. Shout out to DeCodEr. What's up, everybody? What's good? Shout out to Gen X. My offering for the side sermon, put a doorknob on the church. Let me see. He shot at Michelet. Where can I see that? And I'm not defending him. Allegedly Dr. Dre was 22, messing with a 16-year-old. I think they said he got somebody pregnant, but he was a minor too. So if that's what you're talking about, they said he was a minor too. So I just need to know what he admitted to. I need to see that. And then we'll give Dr. Dre the L out. It ain't no big deal.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. Like Dr. Dre don't even be in my rotation enough for me to be like, damn, I gotta defend him, bro. I don't even listen to Dr. Dre like that. So if that all this shit is really true, like it ain't no problem for me to just wipe this nigga out of my memory. It just be good. So I'm good on that.
Yeah, we'll get him right on up out of here. But somebody tell us something good that happened today. So we can get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, tell us something good so we can leave on a good note.
I see Slade talking about Starlito. So somebody else talking about Starlito. So I guess we got to jump on that because that's like the third time I've seen that.
I ain't gonna lie. If we put that on YouTube, it's gonna get about 18 views. So if we do it, it'll be behind the paywall. Because Starlito is not a super huge artist, so the algorithm not gonna pick it up, and a lot of y'all not gonna get notified to watch it. And even if y'all do pull up, it'll probably live and die that weekend. So that shit might get 700 views. So
because I'm still shocked at how the Big Sean video turned out. I'm not gonna hold you. I really thought it was gonna do better than that.
Yeah, but I think if it would have been a shorter video, like the problem with Big Sean, A Better You Than Me, if the headline would have been negative, and if it would have been one of the videos that's like edit heavy, it probably would have did better. But we don't really do that type of shit. at least
Yeah.
yet. So,
But now I still like Sean though.
yeah, I want to. Let's only listen to J. Cole and Drake. Clearly, they are perfect human beings. I think so.
Yeah.
I think they the best thing walking this earth since Jesus. So yeah.
They linked up like they freed the slaves. So I mean,
Cardi B got caught is good news. What that mean?
the fuck? Got caught doing what?
I don't know.
What you mean by that?
Leonardo said I was able to save $200.
Okay.
Up.
All about saving money. Okay.
The chronic is heavy Snoop and he's on the edge. Okay.
Yeah, I don't deal with Snoop anyway, so I'm good on him.
Get some good news. Let me get some good news. Jadakiss sneak this Kendrick on a new song. Cause I know he said something recently. He was like, everybody can't like he hope people don't follow Not Like Us because it's not it can't be replicated or some shit like that. So I didn't see his context on it. So I don't know how what he meant by that.
I don't understand why people would even think to do that though. Like, Not Like Us just came out as a diss song. It wasn't like a single he released to, you know what I'm saying, to promote his album. Like that was a diss song. So it's not like, well, I'm not gonna say that because people did try to replicate back to back when it dropped. So I guess I see his point, but I still just because I know the intention wasn't that, I don't think people are gonna try to follow a Not Like Us. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay. Dre send me the link to it so I can see, so I can do some research. But Internet Bruce said Cardi got caught botting streams. Put that link in the comment section, not in the chat, but in the comment section.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got no good news.
I mean, what is she biting his at? Because she ain't got no music out. Well, not no album. I'm gonna say an album. She ain't got no album out, but she got music, but she ain't got no album.
Rest in peace to D Wiggins. From Tony. Yep. Bro, y'all are terrible.
I'm about to say that ain't good news, bro.
Bro, this is horrible. You got any good news, DJ? Oh, we got to tell the people that you're gonna be on a short leave of absence.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put this out now. I don't want nobody come up with no theories and DJ and Skip ain't doing nothing no more. They done fell out. La 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 la. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Skip my dog. I'm rocking with him forever. But yes, in the next coming up weeks, I probably say the next probably 8 weeks or so. I'm playing semi-pro football, and our season's about to start. First game is next week, and our games are typically on Saturdays at 7, which is ironically at the same time that we do these lives for the most part. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be here because I'm gonna be playing. Hopefully, scoring some touchdown, moving the chains, things like that. Just something I had to get off my chest, and I had the opportunity to do so. So I'm doing it. So I'm still gonna be doing like all the other videos. We'll skip like all our actual, the DeCodEr stuff, the YouTube drives. I'll still be doing that, but it's just the lives. You probably won't see me for a little minute because like some be playing in the game. So just so y'all know, that's what's going on. So
I'm trying to show they showing love. Slay said we're gonna need footage.
it's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be media coverage. It's not gonna be on TV though, but yeah, it'll be media coverage. It's gonna drop on YouTube. So yeah, I mean, I was gonna show Skip anyway when they do drop, but yeah, it's time. So yeah. I'm ready. I'm excited.
So y'all gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna have like 2 months, running them solo. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do 3-hour streams weekly by myself. I'm gonna try to at least get y'all 2 hours every time. So I probably need to like see if I can get a couple features. It might be a good time to pull in Absol. Maybe get Moni. Absol, are you still in here, or are you going? Or have you went to bed? Have you went Betty by? Let me see.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it.
D2B2 said DJ gonna be cracking fools.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing both sides of the ball too. So yeah, that's gonna make sense.
All right, don't bring your ass back in here like Ish from Joe Budden podcast.
No, I'm way more athletic than all them fools, so I'm good on that. But yeah, I'll be playing outside linebacker, and I'll be playing tight end, and I'll be playing fullback. So yeah, I got some. Yeah, I'm gonna be cracking some heads for real. So yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
I might one of the Saturdays depending on the weather at night because I'm probably have to bring the kids if I go come
yeah.
catch one of the games.
Cause like I told you, we gonna be at your alma mater probably.
Oh yeah, speaking of somebody said, well, you talking about
Terrence, yeah,
oh okay, Terrence. Speaking
yeah.
of, somebody said something about A&M. Shout out to A&M. They just broke ground on a new building. I think it was Demetria. Yeah, here we go. My alma mater broke ground on a new building. A&M, 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 A&M. You. I went there for a year. Then I got up out of there. It was too boring for me. I probably should have stayed though, but I wouldn't be skipped. I'd probably be uh I'd probably be bougie as hell. The era that we you can get the chat through StreamYard. I don't know. Go on live and call up your members. Man, y'all gonna be on here talking crazy if y'all get the what's the name, but I might do it. I got a Google number. Um, so so yeah, I might consider that. I might consider that. I got a Google number. I'm with that. Skip would be Chad. Who is Chad, Gen X?
Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, Chad, what Neptunes? Is that what you saying?
I don't know.
Nah.
Charles, Jay Nolan, Niles Ross. I know who Jay Nolan is. He probably hate me because we be crashing out on J. Cole, and I know he fuck with J. Cole. Uh, I be tapped in with Charles Brown. I watch his videos from time to time. He be in the car going ham. Um, let's see. Even though y'all are doing YouTube, or y'all consider yourselves introverted or extroverted, DJ and Skip. How do you rebuild your social batteries energy? I'm
That's a
introverted. I'm
yeah.
not very. I'm not like goth emo kid corner introverted.
Hmm.
But I think if y'all saw me out in public and y'all recognize me first, y'all might be disappointed by the interaction we have at first. Cause I'm gonna be like, oh shit. Back the fuck up. I think DJ probably is more extroverted than me though.
Yeah. I'll probably say that. Yeah, just in a group or a crowd of people, I feel so I can assert myself and make myself known to the people around me. Not saying that Skip can't, but I think I do kind of, liven the party up a little bit for the most part. So yeah, I'll
Yeah,
probably say I'm a little bit more extroverted, but I definitely have my moments where I like to be to myself. So
yeah. I think yeah, I'm more of a yeah, because I'm not like on no super mysterious type shit. I think like if I went like somewhere where I just don't know nobody, I'm gonna probably stick to myself. I don't think I'm going anywhere and I'm going with the intent of making friends.
yeah,
Now let's say we end up sitting down and we, you know, like something like we just end up talking or whatever, like probably then, but like, yeah. Other than that, but to answer your second question, like how do you rebuild your social batteries? I'm gonna be 100. Before we started this episode, like DJ was like, bro, like if you need me to, I do it myself. Cause I was not feeling it.
yeah, bro. If y'all the way Skip was on this episode was
Nah.
not the way he was before we started. I'll tell you that right now, dog.
But I had I prayed and I told God that I was thankful for having the ability to do what we do. And that I would lean on gratitude and the privilege. And that kind of like brought me back. No, I'm not a Detroit Tigers fan. I just like the hat. Oh, you talking about my fitted? Oh, you talking about my fitted? Yeah, nah, I just like how I go off the goddamn. But nah, I'm not. I don't watch no baseball. Shit, I don't watch football for real. I'm kind of getting off basketball. My nigga Kyrie just got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They fucked up the Dallas Mavericks. That's another story for another day.
Yeah, because that's
yeah.
a whole other tangent.
Whole other tangent. I'm telling you, we'll be in here to 2:30. I ain't finna do it.
Oh well, real quick, just to answer that last question, how do I rebuild? I mean, if I ain't sleep for the most part, I mean, I really like to listen to instrumentals. I'm not gonna hold you. Like that's probably what I listen to the most on the daily is instrumentals, R&B, then rap. That's my rotation of stuff. So, but instrumentals is really something that I just kind of fall back to. And I got my different playlists of different modes I want to be in. And I just really just kind of fall back and just listen to music, bro. And that's how I kind of just rebuild myself because it's just me in the music. Hell, I wish I could fucking rap. I wish I could. Well, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be wanting to sing, cuz I really do. I be wanting to get my shit off, but that's a whole nother story.
I know.
but yeah, that's probably a good way for me. It's just I just kind of fall back into the music and just chill out. And by the time I'm done, listen to whatever playlist I'm on, I'm back. You know. So yeah, I mean it's not really much. It don't take much. I mean, other than me going to sleep. Of course, going to sleep, I recharge and be ready to go. But yeah.
Oh, I know how. Well, I don't know if that recharges my social battery. I ain't gonna lie, basketball, that shit keep me sane for real. And I know when I get to a point, I'm like, yeah, I need to go hoop. Like I be getting frustrated and shit. And and I was like, yeah, I need that outlet. I need that release. I don't even know if music does it for me as far as like realigning, like getting me back square. I don't know if that do it.
Hey D2B2, ain't no sexy songs for you coming, bro. I'm sorry. Hell nah. Hell nah.
From like late 2021 to like halfway through last year, like anytime I was feeling away, good or bad, I would like write music about it. Well, not about how I was feeling, but it would allow me to decompress. But since the channel took off, like I don't really have time for that shit. Cause it's like either I'm editing, I'm listening to music to prep for an episode, uploading, whatever the case is, or I'm at home working. So
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Also, while DJ is gone, I do want to say this. It'll probably be like a 2-week blackout period where don't no content get put out. I do want to say that. Yeah, it's probably coming. Cause I think I get to a point where I be feeling burnt out. And it's the thing that I'm learning with like content creation. Oh, shout out to Curtis King. What's good,
yeah.
bro?
Yeah,
we talked about we talked about your legendary pack out.
Yeah, man.
Against Matthew. Salute to you for doing God's work. I said it when we were doing the discussion earlier, but yeah, man, you gave him everything he needed, and I don't I'm extending, you know what I'm saying, our hearts out to you for the lengths that he took. So if he get to the point where he push it further, empty the clip on him, bro. Empty the clip on. I also told him in the chat to put some respect on your name. It's Curtis with 2 S's. But yeah, man. And while I got you in here, I do want to ask you a question. What do you do when you are when you're feeling burnt out as far as creating content? How do you handle that?
Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I know this Drake and Kendrick beats is really just kind of like took us off, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of talking about this shit. I ain't gonna hold you, but them niggas, they just keep dropping more shit, and I gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about other shit. I'm sick of Drake. I am sick of that nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
Gotcha. Okay, so what he just said, I'm gonna come back next week. Cause me and DJ, are you pulling up tomorrow? Are we shooting tomorrow?
I mean, I can.
I don't know what we'll do, but we're
Yeah.
gonna do something tomorrow, so y'all have something for next Saturday, and
Yeah.
then I'll go live next Saturday, and then I'm gonna probably be off until the end of March, unless something big happen, like unless J. Cole drop or Jid drop or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a break because I feel like it's progressive. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to get to the point where either I get caught behind the 8 ball, and I feel like I'm just flooded where I'm not able to manage what's going on at home and trying to make y'all happy, because I understand that y'all have afforded us the opportunity to help with stuff that happens at home. So, I'm appreciative of that, but I don't want to fuck up home trying to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to work backwards. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So tomorrow I'm gonna try to get like 4 or 5 of the reactions that I kind of had said that I was gonna get y'all done. Done. And then start working myself into a step
Mhm.
back for a couple weeks. He said I go hard in specific quarters of the year, especially July through November, and take all December off. I think I heard you say that in one of your in one of the live streams I watched. He said best game that was given to me is seek harmony and not balance between work and family. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's great. We need a Curtis feature while DJ out there cracking heads on the field. Hey, if he with it, I'm with it. You feel what I'm saying? That's like a thing that I would cut my time out for a few hours to do. So Kirk, if you with that, I'm with it. Or if you want us to wait until DJ come back, I'm with it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But other than that, from Saturday Sunday the 16th to Friday the 29th or Friday the 28th, I'm gonna be out.
Mhm.
And then we'll be back locked and loaded, you know what I'm saying, and all that good stuff. Cause I don't want to give y'all half of me, and I don't want how I was feeling before we started recording to work its way into how we feeling when we record. Um, but yeah, uh, but yeah, hey, hold on, let me put my
Oh, he responded, Skip.
yeah, he said, let's do it as long as I'm not cutting in the rest, take your break, and I'll be here for sure. Well, since I know we have that opportunity, I definitely reach out. And we'll make that shake. Whether I gotta spam your comment section or whatever the case is. Hold on. J. Cole new album out. Hold on. Is that a troll? Let me go.
No, he shadow dropped the fall off like that.
Hold
He
on.
ain't do that.
Hold on.
He
I
ain't do
think
that now.
somebody
They
playing. Ain't no.
yeah,
Ain't
they
no. I wasn't finna, y'all wasn't finna keep me up.
we already crashed out on here tonight. Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, no, the last drop that came out was Clouds. Y'all niggas lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. And y'all not finna get me to show out in front of y'all not finna get me to show out in front of company either. Call Mike
Oh,
later. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. But you got anything you want to say, DJ?
no, I mean, like I said, I'm just happy that we get to do this, bro. And the chat is just so interactive, bro. I really appreciate that. Even keeping us accountable.
Yeah.
So I just truly enjoy this every time we do it. So and I appreciate just all the love that y'all giving me. Like I'm definitely gonna need it because I'm not a young whippersnapper anymore. I'm 30. I'll be 35 in April. So I mean, It's gonna be a little hard on the bones, but I'm in enough shape to where I can handle it. So I'm definitely excited. So I appreciate all the well wishes that y'all giving me. And I'm looking to win. Like I got a competitive spirit that in me, like I don't take losing lightly. So I'm gonna give it all I got and take advantage of the time. And if I don't get a chance to do it again, I just know I gave it my all when I did it. Because my college career due to injuries got cut really short. So it's just a time for me to just, get back and see what I can really do on the field. So I'm excited either way. And yeah, I mean, I hate that, I'm not gonna be here, but ultimately Skip understand. So we talked about it. So I'm good. So
Hey, yeah, I got a quick line about J. Cole now. Cause like if that's the case, that's gonna keep us on stream. And I would like to take a shower and go to sleep.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If J. Cole really dropped the album right now, I'm going to fucking
We'll
sleep.
just
I'm not listening.
get to tomorrow. We'll
Yeah,
catch
I
it
ain't
tomorrow.
listening to that shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not listening to that shit. I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
The
and
fuck?
we couldn't watch it on we couldn't do it on this anyway.
Oh yeah, it'll get shut down. So yeah.
So we ain't finna do that. And then you know how we do when we get to our like actual big reactions, we be having cameras cutting and everything. Cause that's one thing that I did like before I started, like before me and DJ started like streaming. I remember watching Curtis shit one time. I was like, bruh, how are you doing that? Like, cause I like the first video his, I don't even know, it's gotta be like 8 months ago, 8 months or so ago. And I remember watching it, and it's like the cameras was cutting and transitioning, and one of them felt kind of looked like it was almost panning a little bit. I was like, bro, if this what we gotta go up against as far as like if this is the standard, it's over with, bro. Like then after that, after I watched it, I was like, you know what? This gives me something to shoot towards, because that's how I was back in the day, like with Joe Budden and shit. I was like, okay, so like they got all these cameras and shit, so that just gives me, I know what I got to aim for, so I know it's levels to attaining it. But I ain't gonna lie, like it's like that feeling started all the way over again, like with how he was bodying the fuck out of live streaming,
Yeah.
multiple camera angles, like they changing like in between shots and all this other cinematic shit. I'm just like, bro, because I ain't know nothing about StreamYard, OBS, none of this shit. So I was like, yeah, bro,
Mm-hmm.
this shit look like it's pre-recorded. I was like, this shit is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. I can't wait till we get to a point where we can actually get a team. Cause I mean, what y'all let Skip do a lot, bro. He really do. Skip do a lot. And if we could get a team together and we can really up the production value,
Yeah.
it will be straight. So
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I find an intern. Uh, I find an intern that I can just get them gas, like gas to travel, not gas to smoke, in a little bit of bread, and they can like help handle like some of the editing shit. That'll make a lot of time fly by faster. But let me see. When I tried to listen to 4 hours on, I was on a car ride with my family and fell asleep on the album 3 separate times before I fully listened to it a week later. That sounds about right. And that's why I was so crazy. Like last album put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it. It was just like, nah, that's crazy. Uh Shout out to Gen X. She said, Tiger Bomb if you need it, DJ. Yeah.
oh man.
Don't get me wrong, Black Hill. I wasn't saying it to compare. I was just like not like dang, we're not there. It was just like it's so many levels to get to, and or just like dang, that's tough. Like how is it was more so like it went jealousy, it went it's just like how is he doing this? It was more so like astonishment than anything. Like I never once felt any negative emotion towards it. Like I went in comparison, like damn, like this shit is crazy. You
Mm-hmm.
feel what I'm saying? And then I just use that as like like he's the blueprint for the streaming side for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just admiration. It's just like, bro, he's like this is tough. You feel what I'm saying? And then to be doing this live and managing all of that type of stuff, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's just top tier admiration for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing other than that. And I don't compare, I don't look at his videos and feel no type of way. Like I was just like shit. When the time comes, if that time comes to get to that level of streaming, we'll get there. I ain't tripping.
Mm-hmm.
4 years ago, we weren't here. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no, not even, bro.
Have one camera
To hold their attention for up to at least 200 people at a time.
Yeah.
For we going on almost 4 hours?
Don't lie.
Bro.
Hey, we finna go. It's 11:30. I was supposed to be downstairs an hour ago.
That's crazy.
I'm already finna get rolled over on y'all ass. So thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the weekly wrap up. I'm Skip.
And I'm DJ.
Make sure y'all like on the way out. Drop a comment in the comment section so the algorithm moves overnight so we can get this out to some more people. But yeah, man, until next time, we out, man. Peace.
I'll see y'all later, man.